me. I'm promoting you right now. Yo, let's put the nail in this coffin. I don't wanna be like this. I don't really wanna hurt no feelings, but I'm only being real when I say nobody wants to hear that grandfather rap. Nope. You know men have heart attacks, and I don't wanna be responsible for that. So put the mic down and walk away. You can still have a little bit of dignity. I would never claim to be no Ray Benzino, an 83-year-old fake Benzino. So how can he hold me over some balcony without throwing his lower back out as soon as he goes to lift me? Please don't, you'll probably fall with me and our asses will both be history. But then again, you finally get your wish, cause you be all over the street like 50 Cent. You fucking punk pussy, fuck you chump. Give me a one-on-one, see if I don't fuck you up. Try to jump the Rough Riders and they cut you up. And you put Jada on a track, that's how much you suck dick in the industry. Swear that you in the streets hustling. You sit behind a fucking desk at the source butt kissing and begging motherfuckers for guest appearances. And you can't even get the clearances, cause real lyricists don't even respect you or take you serious. It's not that we don't like you, we hate you, period. Talk about a midlife crisis, damn. Last week you was shaking Obi Trice's hand, now he's a buster? What the fuck's with that? Get on the track, dissing us, kissing 50's ass and asking me what I know about indictments. Fight me, bitch, I got 2 cases and probation, fight me. What do I know about standing in front of a judge like a man ready to take whatever sentence he hands? What you know about your wife slicing a wrist right in front of the only thing that you have in this world, a little girl, and I put that on her. When this is all over, I would never try to make her a star and eat off her. I don't know shit about no shopping rocks, but what you know about it, pop shops, rocking spots where you're the only white boy up in that bitch just stripping, pressing up your own flyers and your stickers, sticking them bitches up after spending 6 hours at Kinko's, making copies of your covers of cassette singles to sell them out of the trunk of your tracer, spending your whole paychecks at disc makers. What you know about being bullied over half your life? Oh, that's right, you should know what that's like, you're half white. Vanilla ice, spill the beans and rice, I'm eating you alive inside. Jesus Christ, if you're that much of a gangster, put the mic down. You should be out killing motherfuckers right now. Kill a motherfucker dead, kill him dead, bitch. Shoot him in the fucking head. Go ahead, bitch, slap my mom, slap the fuck out of her. She can't sue you, she wouldn't get a buck out of you, cause you're broke as fuck, you suck. You're a fucking joke. If you was really selling coke, well then what the fuck you stop for, dummy? If you slew some crack, you'd make a lot more money than you do from rap. You'll never have no security, you'll never be famous, you'll never know what it's like to be rich. Life's a bitch, ain't it, Raymond? Here, let me break this shit down in layman's terms for you, just to make sure that you can understand it. Some cannabis ain't using too many complicated fucking words for you. Here, let me slow it down for you so that you can understand if I say it slower. Let it go, dog, it's over. I don't wanna be like this. I don't really wanna hurt no feelings, but I'm only being real when I say nobody wants to hear that grandfather rap. You know men have heart attacks, and I don't wanna be responsible for that. So put the mic down and walk away. You can still have a little bit of dignity.
Everybody wants to make comparisons to Pac and X and
what's up? I'm rocking with Zesty, and I'd like to welcome you to the Hood. What's up? What's up? What's good with everybody? And as always, I'd like to welcome you motherfuckers to the Hood on Lock. I'm your host, Sensio Official, and today we need to talk about some shit, y'all. As you know, recently, Shauna Brooks, transgender, I'm willing to go on and say known transgender, released some audio of her and Benzino's conversation, right? And if that wasn't damaging enough, Benzino decided to call her at some point afterwards and have a conversation with her. And the conversation sounded rocky. Then to add even more gasoline onto the fire, Benzino went on an interview with his friend, of course. You notice when shit like this happens, they only want to interview with their friend. Just like kind of like when Birdman he only did an interview with Angie Martinez about Lil Wayne. This is what they do. And I feel like Flip gave him a pass. And that's why I don't like to watch interviews where the guests are friends of the person that they're interviewing, especially when there's some dramatic bullshit like this that's going on. So what I'm gonna do is I want to play to you what the transgender released. I'm gonna point out a few facts about what she, not facts. I'm gonna point out a few things that she mentioned or a few things that we hear Benzino say, and then we're gonna listen to the clean. We're gonna do a reaction to the clean flip video interview with Benzino, and we're just gonna decipher his bullshit, kind of like how we did with my nigga Young Buck. All right, so look, this is what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and check out the original video that Shauna Brooks released. Also, feel free to hit that stream link if you want to come up and give your opinion about any of the content that we're about to view today.
I haven't even looked at that. I haven't even done that. I love porn. I don't watch trading porn. I don't.
Small business owners know they've got to be prepared for anything.
You gotta be prepared.
And when you use Constant Contact,
now. I haven't even looked at that. I haven't even done that. I love porn. I don't watch trading porn. I don't watch gay porn.
small business owners know they've got to be prepared for anything.
You gotta be prepared. Why can't you understand that? You don't fucking look bad. I do. You can never look bad. Because see, in this world, you ain't doing nothing wrong. It would be wrong if I did. Can't you get that through your head? You're not.
Okay, we're gonna pause it right there. Now, Benzino is saying that basically, if the world found out Shauna was talking to Benzino, they wouldn't look at it any type of way because obviously we know what Shauna is. Then Benzino goes on to explain that, if the world found out he was fucking around with Shauna, it would be a problem. My thing is, why would this type of conversation be taking place? Benzino said in an interview, which I'm going to play for you guys, that his conversations with Shauna was strictly about opportunities and business dealings. But this is more of you explaining maybe why or why not you can or cannot mess with this transgender.
Not looking bad, Shauna. You're looking like a fucking chick. Hey, it's just a chick and she trying to fuck with a nigga. I'm looking wrong because what the fuck are you doing trying to fuck with a transgender? Because what the fuck are you doing trying to fuck with a transgender? Don't always, like the trans thing is always going to come up in certain ways, but it doesn't take away who you are and the qualities that you have. That's all I'm saying. So it's just that the world's not ready for that because believe me, man, they would hop on me like a. It would be my father would disown me. It would be a mess with me. I'm up. See, Shauna.
What? I'm just.
Now we hear Benzino go on and say that if the world was to find out they were messing around, his own father and a few other people probably would disown him. Again, why would this type of conversation be the topic? Like, where's this conversation coming from?
And I'm just now adapting to this type of world. But who I was before, I'm like alpha male. You know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga. Now, yes, I'm saying this shit is all new to me, and I'm trying to be open-minded about it. But then I'm like, I say, wow, this is crazy because she looks, the way they got you looking, it's just.
Now, pay attention. Benzino said he's trying to be open-minded about it. And then he goes in and mention about how, I guess, the doctors was able to perform Shauna, or whatever his name is, into a woman, basically. So now you're speaking on the body and the feature attributes of this transgender. Like, you're so surprised, you're so shocked, you're so fucking amazed at how this man looks living his life as a woman. All this is important because when you hear his excuse, you can tell off top that shit is straight bullshit. Y'all make sure you hit that motherfucking like button too. Let's go.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's not like I've even, okay, well, let me go look at some other trans now. I haven't even looked at that. I haven't even done that. I love porn. I don't watch tranny porn. I don't watch gay porn. But that's just me. You know, I'm old in my ways. I'm a 55-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So listen,
like,
Daddy. So listen, Daddy.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna try not to be.
Okay, at this point, if you a straight man, right? You a straight man, because I am. And you can't tell me nothing fucking different. At this point, this tranny is calling you daddy. And we all know what that means. We ain't gonna play dumb. And he repeats it more than once. At what point, as a man, you say, hey, hold on, don't call me that? Or hold on, my name is Benzino. Or hold on, don't talk to me like that. Even if you cool with this person, right? And y'all friends and all, as a straight man, it's a no-go with any type of flirtatious conversation or name calling. Now maybe it goes on where you guys are from. Where I'm from, this just a no-go. And you definitely gonna speak up and say something.
Selfish. Okay, since you're saying I'm being selfish.
Yeah, because you're not thinking about me and what I could be going through. That's not fair. Because people are cruel and my world would be finished. I would be done. I would what
Try this 6-second.
Now, did you hear Benzino? This nigga said basically to Shauna, like, you're not trying to hear what I'm saying as far as what would happen to me. He's like, you just thinking about yourself. He wants Shauna to realize, like, what could happen to him if this shit got out. I'm gonna play a little part again. I want y'all to hear it.
because people are cruel and my world would be finished. I would be done. I would what little I'm trying to get back now, what little I'm trying to get Zeno back into the thing now, I'd be done. Like,
he goes on to mention that this also would be difficulty for him getting his son back. If you guys are not doing nothing, if you're not trying to do nothing, and you a straight man, why are you having conversations about the repercussions of if shit got out or if y'all fucked around? Why is this type of conversation taking place? Like, let's be real about this. This is not what straight men do. But let's keep listening.
but that's not what the world's gonna think. They're gonna be like, man, they're gonna be like, man, be finished. I would be done. I would what little I'm trying to get back now, what little I'm trying to get Zeno back into the thing now, I'd be done. Like, but that's not what the world's gonna think. They're gonna be like, man.
All right, you guys. Now, we heard the conversation between him and Shauna. So now we about to go tap in and check out his excuse in the interview he did with Queen Flip earlier. So y'all just give me 1 second to put this motherfucker up here, y'all. This shit is crazy. Now, you definitely got to pay attention to this shit because, in my opinion, this whole interview was, of course, with his friend and bullshit. So let's go.
Flip, what up, bro?
What up, Z? You all right?
Man.
What? What's up, Zeno?
Man, you know what it is. So,
I mean, I see. So 50 just posted something about the transgender Shauna Brooks and all the situation. What happened, Z?
so look, I sent you the movie. I sent you the movie clip, right?
Okay, I saw it.
Can you post that for the people to see, like the movie trailer? So, a couple of years ago, man, Cricket did this movie called False Advertisement. And it's about, first of all, you know, I be doing my little movie thing and shit, but most of the times when I get casted, it's always for a drug dealer or, you know, or some other motherfucker and shit, you know what I'm saying, like a street dude. So this movie was different. It was a comedy about a man who played gay to win the love over a woman. All right. I read the script. The script was dope. I played the boss of an advertising agency that the man worked for, but I played a straight role. Evidently, Shauna Brooks was in the movie. All right. I never met Shauna Brooks. I never met Shauna Brooks in person to this day. We never did scenes together. Shauna got my number, I think, from Cricket, and had called me about some casting shit that she plays in movies. She, you know, she's in the movie. She was in Love and Hip Hop. Okay, cool. Now, it took me a long time, a while, which, you know, I'm happy for me to even understand the whole gay movement with men. You know, like as far as to be tolerant, as far as having gay friends and communicating with gay people. But as I've gotten mature, I've seen that they're just people. And it was, you know, and I'm glad I made that decision because, you know, growing up in Boston, it wasn't like that. You know, we used to jump gay people. Was, you know, this was in the 80s, 90s. I didn't grow up around that shit at all. But I wasn't tolerant in the gay community. I wasn't the one that was necessary, but now I am, all right? The transgender situation, I never had any communication with, all right? Up until I did the movie and I talked to Shauna Brooks. Me and Shauna Brooks had a couple of conversations on the phone, and I guess Althea had heard about it and tried to, you know, this was years ago, try to insinuate that I was fucking with a transgender. So of course, the very thing that I was talking about as far as, you know what, you know, I don't necessarily, I think by communicating, I don't want to be looked upon as messing with a transgender because, you know, I don't have to argue that point. I've always messed with women. I love Ashley very dearly. She's beautiful. She's a woman. I've always loved women. All right. So I guess, I don't know what happened, but when Althea had tried to say something, Shauna must have taken the conversation, put the conversation out. Now, when I heard the conversation, you could tell the conversation's been chopped up. When I was on Clubhouse and me and the dude Ayan got into it, a gay man, about the first situation with Cavario, which I guess I have to explain that too. Althea took my son out to California when he was, you know, when he just got born, and I went out there, try to reconcile and just to, you know, be close to my newborn, and it didn't happen. I came back. I didn't have a place to stay. I didn't have a car. I didn't have too much money, so I was doing my hustle thing out in California. It's about 5 years ago, you know, and came back here, ended up getting my apartment and everything. But at the time, Cavario had picked me up from the airport. Cavario's from, you know, he's the one that made up Don Diva. Very, very, very good friend of mine. One of the smartest gangsters I know. Really nothing to play with, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I told Cavario, you know, all this internet shit, I said, I'm used to it. He ain't used to this type shit, you know? And my thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all this shit, like no one's not going to come up to me or Cavario in person and dare say anything disrespectful in person, but we understand it's the internet. All right, cool. I explained it on Vlad what happened, that, yeah, that, you know, Cavario picked me up from the airport. I came back to Atlanta and I was staying in hotels before I got my apartment. Of course, the Red Roof Inn doesn't cost that much. So, you know, from when.
Okay, I'm gonna bypass all this because we want to get to the part about the Trinity, not so much him being in the hotel with the dude.
Dropping old videos of the situation with Althea. They're dropping old that Shauna Brooks thing was like 3 years. My thing is, I don't hold my head down in situations of financial stress because I'm a hustler and I go get it. You know what I'm saying? That's been me. So that's what happened at the Red Roof in Cavario. But of course, people are gonna try to take shots, whatever. All right, cool. The Shauna Brooks situation, when all this is going down, is
This thing got commercials like a motherfucker.
everywhere. They're dropping old videos of the situation with Althea. They're dropping old that Shauna Brooks thing was like 3 years ago. Now, let's just have common sense, right? If I was fucking with a transgender and I was on the phone with him, don't you think that conversation would be all like nasty as fuck? Don't you think you would have heard something out of me that insinuated some type of sexual? When I'm talking to her is after when Althea made a big thing about it. It was a conversation that people are hearing now, and I'm saying, yeah, that lifestyle I'm not used to. I'm not used to talking to a transgender. I'm not used to communicating exactly. Not saying I'm used.
Now, remember in that same conversation, he also went in to speak on how good or how structured the doctors made Shauna's body, which is just a conversation I wouldn't dare care to have with a transsexual. I'm sorry.
Used to dealing with her because I never even met her in person, right? Never met her in person. I sent you the trailer to the movie. The movie won the Miami Film Festival. The movie's about to come out on Tubi next month. The movie's an amazing fucking movie, and I'm glad I did it. So when you listen to the tape, and there's nothing me saying any type of sexual relationships that you would think that, but people are gonna try to take shit and try to smear my name. Okay, cool. I noticed that 50 Cent, Curtis said something and posted. Very unfortunate, you know, because when I first met 50, you know what I'm saying, this is when he got stabbed up at the radio station, you know, and he got stabbed up at the Hit Factory on 54th Street, you know what I'm saying, the big studio that everybody was going to. And I was with the Made Men at Sony Studios. He ended up running down there, coming to my studio session, you know what I'm saying, to kind of get away from Murder Inc. I didn't know John and Black and them at the time. So I had been fucking with Red Hot Lover Tone and the Trackmasters when he asked me, he said, yo, I hear a number of good things about you. You a real nigga. He's bleeding on the side from getting stabbed, okay? He had no money. He showed me a gun with no bullets in it that his man, I guess, had pulled out but had no bullets in it. And I guess when they was beating him up, his man dropped the gun. I don't know if it was Yayo, I don't know who it was. You know what I'm saying? But he said that, yeah, his man dropped the gun, no bullets in it, and he got away. So he's bleeding on the side of himself and shit. So I'm like, damn, you need some help. You know, back then I was a millionaire back then. I had a car service at the Source magazine that we had on deck. When I called him a car service, I sent him to the hospital. Okay, so I kind of got him up out of that situation. For him to even play with this, you know.
Well, hold on. How long should I mean, you helped him in a situation which you felt compelled to. How long should it last for him not to talk about it? Like, as far as something like this, it's news. So he felt
how come he didn't talk about me helping him? How come he's never talked about that?
We heard that story before. You told
No. How come he ain't never told that story?
For those of those going on, 50 reposted the videos that Shauna Brooks, the transgender, dropped. You know, 50 got a big ass platform, and he went on to mention something about Benzino and Young Buck. So that's why he pissed off at 50, though.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. So you know, later on, me and Ja Rule get close, right? And then now I guess I'm his enemy. What you shaking your head for?
Because you gotta let me talk too, man. You can't just like, come on, Z. You're not.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna let you. All right. My bad, bro.
So hold on. Wait, no, all right. So you feel like you you was enemy now because you became cool with Ja Rule, or is this a story he's talking about?
That's I mean, Flip. Like, that's obvious. That's obvious, no?
I mean,
If I helped you out of a situation that you was getting hands and feet put on, stabbed up, you had no money to get to the hospital. If I helped you out, wouldn't I be cool with you after that?
If you putting me in the situation, you talking about me?
I'm saying if you was getting hands and feet put on you,
but you ain't see. Stop saying hands. If you ain't see, stop.
Them
stop,
niggas.
Man. Stop. You see, you get.
Listen, bro. Listen, Flip.
Here you
the
go.
Nigga was in the studio. They put hands and feet on him. They stabbed him. I mean, I seen the cut. He was bleeding. He was leaking all on the side of his shit. He showed me. Like, so if I did that, if I helped you out and sent you to the hospital, wouldn't that consider me and you cool?
Yeah, but then I can ask you a question. If you was cool with the nigga, then why would you be cool with Ja Rule and them?
Listen. First of all, like how me and Ja got cool was because I ended up moving to Saddle River.
Oh.
And we ended, and our kids ended up going to school together. Corey went to school with his daughter. My son went to school with his son. We ended up being cool that way. Okay. I didn't go be cool with Ja Rule to go against 50 Cent. I really didn't even know about their beef until I started hearing about it. Okay. This is my thing is I'm gonna ask you again.
That nigga just lied again. How you gonna say you didn't know about their beef when you just said you helped them in the stabbing situation, nigga? But y'all keep listening.
If I helped you out in that situation, because that was a serious situation. Like, let's say that he didn't come seek refuge in my studio. Who knows what murder could have been worse.
But how about also you and his man, the nigga that signed him, with at it for a long time, so he could have looked at it like that as well. You forgot about that part.
Say that again. Say that. Hold on. Say that again.
You and his man that signed him, y'all went at it for a long time. So does you save and send him to the hospital?
Who's this? Wait a minute. Who's this man? This is new to me. Who? Me and his man that signed? Oh, Eminem.
Yeah. So
got you. Okay. So then maybe right, but that didn't take place that night, obviously, because obviously he said me, yo, you a real nigga. Tone and Poke talk highly of you, and then blah. I mean, he was in my fucking studio session talking about how dope I was, and I helped him. I didn't even know 50. I didn't know him like that. I heard him from the mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? The point is, I helped that man in a real situation. Fuck the Eminem shit. Fuck the Ja Rule shit. I helped that man, me, Benzino, help 50 Cent, regardless of anything. I found it in my heart to help that man. I could have been like, get the fuck out of my studio. I don't want to have nothing to do with this. Why are you even down here? But I didn't do that. Called the man, got the man a car service because he had no money. Got the car service to take him to Bellevue Hospital.
So if he had no money, how he was in the studio, Z?
He went. It was Ja Rule in him session at Studio 54. He went down there, I guess, to beef with him. You'd have to ask that bitch ass nigga on that. This is my thing with 50, right? This is my thing with 50, right? As many weights as he lift, as many like shit, like you would think this nigga would probably be good with these. He's good with this.
Yes, he got jumped like you. We all get jumped. Stop.
I'm not.
He got jumped. He got the light.
I'm not making fun of him getting jumped. I'm not making fun of him getting jumped.
What I'm saying his hands about the situation.
I'm saying in the history of hip hop, have you ever heard 50 doing these with anybody?
I have. Yes.
With who?
Outside.
I'm talking about in hip hop. All the enemies this nigga done made in hip hop. Has he ever done this with anybody?
I guess Benzino must have forgot when 50 Cent caught Gunplay after awards. He basically twirled that nigga around and threw him into the fucking gate. While the rest of the union niggas put feet to ass to that nigga. And that's just one instance I've heard of.
They don't want to fight him.
Huh?
They don't want to fight him.
Who don't want to fight him?
A lot of niggas don't want to fight. He put hands on a lot of niggas.
Who?
I don't know. He did. I heard.
Who?
You know, Z. You know, Z. Stop. Z, don't stop.
I know.
Everybody knows.
Look.
Everybody knows.
That nigga's a rat in the pussy in my book.
Nah, Z,
he's an informant, and he has no morals, and he has no really good judgment. The nigga's a multi-millionaire and he's posting shit about me that ain't true. Fuck that nigga. And I'll stick my dick in his girl's mouth. And then we can see who's a tranny or who's all, like, I don't play those games, bro. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga, bro. I'm trying to make, listen. I'm trying to make a point to say that I helped that bitch ass nigga.
Yo,
right? I helped that pussy ass rat informant ass nigga.
So you calling him a rat because
he's a rat. The nigga been on papers.
No, he's not. He's not a rat.
My nigga, he snitched on John them long time ago.
He's not a rat, Zeno. Come on, stop. You
know,
don't.
my nigga. Do you need the paperwork?
See, I don't want no paperwork.
You don't want the well, if you don't want the paperwork, then you can't say he's not a rat.
I saw the paperwork. What did he ratted on? Did what?
The nigga ratted on Ja Rule and them for that shit that happened. Do you need the paperwork, Flip?
So why did anybody get incarcerated for stabbing?
Listen.
Did anybody get incarcerated?
Listen. You know what? We gonna get black. Okay, so why don't we get Black Child and Cadillac Tie on this? Nah, you don't want to do that because you don't want the truth. You don't want the truth. You want to keep believing that this nigga's some type of gangster. That nigga's a pussy.
This nigga big mad.
That nigga's pussy. He's pussy. He's pussy
now because
pussy. I give him what he want. I give him what he want.
Now you want to fight 50.
Nigga.
Now you want to fight
that
50.
nigga.
You calling him pussy?
He's a bitch.
Hold on. You didn't say he was a bitch before when you talked about him.
That nigga mad.
You didn't say that.
The nigga just insinuated that I had relationships with transgender. Fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck his mother. Fuck anybody around him, bro. You crazy? Nigga, I die for mine, bro. I die for my manhood, bro. I die for my manhood, bro.
Enough, Zeno.
Fuck that nigga.
Enough.
Word.
All right. Enough.
Fuck, is he crazy or something? Like, okay, now, so hold up. So let's get back to the conversation because, again, you don't think I'm a nasty nigga. Sexual, passionate, nasty nigga. You don't think that on that phone call with Shauna, there'd have been some type of nasty shit talk going on? Like, you could see where motherfuckers done chopped up and edited the fucking conversation. Me even having to defend myself.
Hold on. You doing Vlad TV talking about other niggas' topics, and now a nigga mention your topic, you call a nigga out his name and talking about
No. He just didn't mention my topic.
You know what I mean?
Try this 6-second.
This nigga Benzino got real hot behind 50 Cent. But now let's get back to you and this man. I mean, this transgender you was fucking with though. Salute the Queen Flip though, but he should have called
it.
It
is what it
is. At one point I thought he was, but he didn't.
You know that, man.
I don't know. Get this nigga back up here.
What the?
So all this shit, Flip is like a public smear campaign. And look, I want to shout out to Wack 100 because Wack put me with a team of amazing lawyers. I'm getting ready to sue the fuck out of a bunch of people for defamation. You can't do this shit. You can't do this shit. You can't irresponsibly make accusations about people that just ain't true. You can't do that. It's not legal. You know what I mean? Usually I don't even be on.
Now you guys watch this when they ask this nigga who all he gonna sue. And pay attention to who this nigga's gonna leave out in his so-called lawsuit.
Hey, yo, Ives, say what's up to my son. I mean, hey, Flip, to my son Ives, yo. That's Flip.
Survive, salute.
Funny nigga, dude. Funny nigga.
So Shauna Brooks was the one that recorded it.
I'm sorry. Okay, we back. What's up? Say hi to Ashley, Flip.
Hey, Ashley.
Never said that we're having a relationship. She never said that. This right here, when again, I guess was to go against when Althea started making a big thing about it. She never said that we had a relationship. She never said we was in some type of crazy relationship, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? from the situation, see, I met Shauna Brooks again because of the movie. And, you know, my thing was, look, I've never, ever, ever had a conversation with a transgender before. You know what I'm saying? I used to feel funny about even taking pictures with transgenders, not gay men, because I ended up being tolerant. But the transgender thing, I still was a little bit. But after kicking it with Shauna Brooks, they're just people. They're just fucking people. You know what I'm saying? And they want to be accepted. I don't think every transgender person that wants maybe a male friend or a male somebody, I don't think that they want to fuck every mother. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for them. But this is 2022, and my mind is expansive. Like, I'm very comfortable in my sexuality. People are gonna want to take shots at Benzino because of how strong-minded and who I am, and I get that, right? I can't fight everybody. I can't go on and fight everybody. I can't, you know, try to state my case. I'm straight. I'm not. I don't.
Hit that
I
motherfucker
don't
right
have to do that. Because as long as the people around me that matter love me, then that's all that really matters. But these blogs that insinuate that I've had relationships, that's defamation. And not defamation because there's no judge that's going to say, hey, fucking with a transgender is bad. You sue. Because I'm in a relationship with somebody, with my fiance, who I love dearly, and that I'm going to marry. All right? I don't need her to think that I'm cheating on her with anybody, never mind a transgender. All right? So it's not about that. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like, damn, even doing the movie, that is like, okay, that I'm doing a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm fucking with the gay community because everybody's different. Gay men, and I'm just finding this out. Gay men, transgenders, everything's different. I know they're all part of the LGBTQIABCD, but I'm saying I'm just learning these things. Okay? When I came out against Lil Nas X and about the kiss on BET, I was a homophobe. Now I'm gay. I'm a homophobe, I'm gay. Which one? It can't be both, right? I've never, ever partook in any gay activities with a man, with a transgender. It is what it is. There's nothing on that phone conversation that implies that me and Shauna Brooks had a thing, but people are going to try to pick it apart, and they're going to try to get headlines and clicks on my expense. Niggas is getting sued. You can't do that. It's defamation.
Let me ask you a question. I want to go back to something in a little bit, but let me ask you this question about the situation. You know, right now there's a lot going on. Damn, sit still, man.
Hey, yo, say hi to Ashley's mother, Flip.
Hey.
Hello, ma'am. How you doing?
Like this, Miss Pooh.
How you doing, Miss Pooh?
It's gonna be my mother-in-law.
Okay, got you. I'm fine. How you doing? How's everything, man?
As long as they love me, Flip, I don't give a flying fuck.
So you
What's the matter, Flip?
No, I'm just thinking about something. A question.
You all right over there? You okay, my brother?
I am. I'm all right. You have been going through a lot for the past couple of days. I don't know what's going on. They are saying that I don't know what's going on. I don't know this back-to-back attack on you.
Mind you, of old shit. See, I had to call Fred at Media Takeout, tell him to take the shit. He thought that I really got arrested yesterday when they put up the Althea thing.
Now,
and then Althea's on her shit, making it seem like it really happened. People want clicks, they want attention, they want clout.
Are they doing this? Because somebody told me they think they're doing this to boost your daughter's album sales.
Maybe, but I don't think that worked.
Why?
I mean, look, Coy went on the Breakfast Club and just trashed my name. All right? This has been a reoccurring thing of what she's doing. It hurts. That hurts more than anything because that's my seed, and I took care of her well. Took care of her two older brothers, her younger brother, her uncle, Jason, who was in the chair, took care of him, took care of everybody. Okay, that's Asia's brother, like you met him. I took care of everybody, flew people around the world, gave people jobs, houses, homes, everything. I would have something if I didn't look out for everybody back in the day. And I don't regret it. It's just who I am. I'm a hustler. I can go get money. That's nothing. But, you know, I got strong opinions and I stand by what I say for. And sometimes there's a lot for people, I guess. You know what I'm saying? The Coy situation hurt me. To watch Angela Yee kind of like an instigator and yeast her up against me hurt me too, because she's a grown ass woman. Like, we live in a crazy ass fucking time right now, Flip. See, I don't give a fuck. You know, me admitting that I was financially unstable when I was in that room with Cavario and came from. These are all real things. I don't, you know what I mean? I was a millionaire. I did amazing shit. I already done it. The goal into life is to do it. I don't want to hear about what you have. As long as we're all gonna die. The average fucking age of a black man is in 60s, 70s, right? That means that within that lifetime, you have to accomplish all these things. I've accomplished amazing things. It don't matter what I got now. I got real love from the woman I love now. That's priceless. See, when you get older, you start thinking about different things. Me in this gay community, I'm in Atlanta. I understand the entertainment business has been nothing. Is filled with gay men, and you have to deal with them in business. I'm a grown ass man, and I have a good heart. I'm understanding that people are people regardless of what they are. Transgender, gay, straight. People are people, and you judge them by the way they judge you, and you judge them by their character. That doesn't mean you want to have sex with them or you want to be whatever they are. And me taking that road, I'm figuring shit, I'm doing the right thing. Because I'm thinking now, if I was a homophobe, I wouldn't be in none of this situation. If I was a motherfucker that came from Boston and been like, yeah, man, fuck all these motherfuckers. Don't come around me. I don't want to talk to you. Then I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now. I put myself out there for that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I mean? But I'm not worried about it, because when I go out in the world, it's love. Anybody ever approach me on some disrespectful shit about me being gay in person?
So let me ask you a question. Let's go straight.
Listen to
Are you
this.
going to sue 50 as well?
You know, I can't, say Flip, like the 50 Cent thing necessarily. You know, we'll just have to wait. We'll have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? But there's a whole list of motherfuckers right now that, I had a Zoom call with, again, shout out to Whack 100 for really, he's a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's a real nigga. Like, Z, we're going to sue all these motherfuckers. Real nigga. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do that. You know what I mean?
But what bothers me a little bit, and because I rock with you, but you go on Vlad and you talk about stories as well as everybody else, and now,
What are we talking about? I don't understand.
Stories in the news, same thing that everybody's talking about. Stories.
Right. Okay.
So what I'm saying is that we're talking about story. So you talk about story in the news on Vlad.
Do you think in 1 minute if somebody came to me and said, "Hey, Flip is with a transgender," let's say the story was on you. You think I'm gonna go on Vlad and be like, because some of a phone call with you, I'm gonna tell motherfucker I don't even want to talk about that shit. I could talk about Will Smith's slap. I could talk about. I'm not talking about nobody and being caught with a transgender. Bobby Valentino is a good friend of mine. He's had controversy over that shit. That shit was brought to me to talk about. You think I would ever do that? I wouldn't talk about even.
Oh, he fuck with Bobby V.
He was my enemy. I'm not talking about no stupid ass shit like that. Not me. It's because you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care who's fucking who. It's none of my business. Whether you're fucking a man, a giraffe, a fucking woman, I don't give a fuck. I don't get into those type of. That's not a story. That's not what I talk about, bro. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I never was. Find somewhere on the internet where I'm talking about somebody fucking somebody else, or who they sleeping with. I don't give a fuck about that, Flip.
This is news, bro. I didn't
listen. Okay, Flip. I'm not arguing with you. If that's news to you, if who's sucking my dick is news to you, well, that's you. That's not news to me. Whoever's sucking your dick, Flip, ain't news to me. I ain't talking about it unless you here. I don't want to talk about that shit. I don't care about that shit neither. I don't want to talk about that shit, but I am disappointed in you just now because people made lies on you, and people made lies on you. I seen it, and you just call because you call 50 a rat to my paperwork. First of all, listen. 50 has a big ass platform, bro. All right, I've been watching him and Buck going through that shit, bro.
With MailChimp, you can guide customers and their furry.
I don't play those games. I come from murdering and killing shit up. Listen, if who's sucking my dick is news to you, well, that's you. That's not news to me. Whoever's sucking your dick ain't news to me. I ain't talking about it unless you here. I don't want to talk about that shit. I don't care about that shit neither. I don't want to talk about that shit, but I am disappointed in you just now because people made lies on you, and people made lies on you. I seen it, and you just call. You call 50 a rat to my paperwork. First of all, listen. 50 has a big ass platform, bro. All right. I've been watching him and Buck going through that shit, bro. Bro, I don't play those games. I come from murdering and killing shit up. I come from that. I don't give a fuck who believe it, however believe it. I got real niggas behind me. I've always been in the streets. I've took care of niggas, and I will die for mine. I will not play around with mines. All right? I can't speak for nobody else, bro. I can't.
See, Benzino remind me of these YouTubers. This nigga sitting out here talking about he ready to die for this, he ready to die for that, right? But yet the nigga, your relative, who shot your ass multiple times while attending the funeral, is still breathing now. We supposed to believe you go after 50, but you ain't go after the relative that tried to put you to rest. Man, if this nigga ain't a fucking YouTuber, I don't know who is.
I can't speak for nobody else. I don't care.
I'm sure hit that. I don't care. Like button if you knew hit that subscribe button as always.
I ain't even really Flip. I ain't even really been paying attention to that. Somebody sent me the 50 shit, and yeah, that shit pissed me off because I personally helped that nigga when he was in distress. That's why I'm upset. I'm disappointed at that. He didn't have to say that. Whether he's trying to be funny or whatever, nigga, talk about when you was leaking real blood, nigga, and I sent your fucking ass when you didn't have any money to the hospital. Talk about that. Let's tell the people about that. That's real nigga shit. This shit here, this is goofy, goofball, weirdo shit. Fine, I get it.
Why you keep bringing up for those, Z? How much it costs to take a cab to the hospital? It's not that much, man. Stop it, man.
Well, how come that nigga didn't have it?
I don't know if he had it or not. Did he say he didn't?
Well, obviously, my nigga, obviously he didn't have it.
It's gonna take long. Obviously, you helped. You did real stuff because you had car service on deck. It's gonna take long to call a cab in the city.
Bro. I'm not clowning 50 about him not having no money. I'm not clowning 50 about him coming to get help from me. I'm clowning 50 because 50 had me on his page today insinuating that I had a relationship with a transgender. Don't you understand that?
I'm saying that you allowed your anger as well to make you say things.
No. Okay, look it. Flip. I'm a human. Okay, I'm Flip. I'm a human, bro. I'm a human being with feelings and emotions. I'm not a fucking robot, bro. Flip.
Hey, if you have an opinion, feel free to hit that stream early. You can come on up. Other than that, hit that like button and welcome to the hood.
I don't wake up and start trouble with anybody. I've never posted since 2012 on my Instagram. I've never once just woke up and posted shit about some shit other than the Eminem situation. And the reason why that is because his fans and the shit that they say to me is the most disrespectful shit ever. Now, even on that note, I left that shit alone because I didn't want any of that to bother Corey. It took a lot for me to be like, look, I don't want beef. Eminem's a part of hip hop, blah, 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 blah. It took a lot for me to do that. But I did that because of her, just to watch her disrespect me later on. I don't disrespect Corey in interviews. I'm getting calls all over like the country.
Man,
What's up, bro? What you want to do? Are we gearing up? Is it war? My nigga, like Flip, like I'm not the toughest nigga in the world. I bleed red too. I can get it. 2 in the head will kill me too. 1 in the back of the dome will kill me. 1 in my ear will kill me. I'm not the toughest man on this planet. I don't pretend to be. But I'm gonna go out for mine. This is something to go out for. This is something to go out for, like your manhood. Like I could take all the other shit. I'm not taking this, bro. Motherfuckers, I'm not taking this. There's nothing on that conversation that implies that me and her had a relationship. Nothing. Do you understand? Like when I got locked up and that chick Exotica came out, she actually leaked the conversation of me and her talking, and I was talking some nasty shit to her. That happened. Okay. If I'm on the phone and I'm fucking you, and we on the phone and talking sex, you're gonna hear some nasty shit. You don't hear no shit like that. I said, yeah, I'm not with this. I'm not used to that life. I'm not used to talking to a
But you did call. Mm-hmm. You said Shauna looked like a girl. They made Shauna look like a girl. That's what you said. They made you look like a girl.
Exactly.
They made you,
and okay.
But let me ask you a question. This happened 3 years ago.
What does that mean?
Hold on.
No. Let's pause there. What does that mean?
That's what you said on the phone, nigga. I'm telling you.
Right. But what does that?
What the fuck it mean is what straight man is conversating, commenting, or even paying attention to a transgender body if you're not interested. Why are you so impressed on how this transgender bodies look? Come on, Benzino. Niggas ain't stupid, bruh.
But what does that imply? But what does that imply? I'm asking you.
Now look, Benzino hot. He know what Clean Flip is trying to say. He tells the nigga basically, what are you trying to say? Say it. And just like some weirdo, he gets screaming, I don't know. Come on, dude. Benzino know what you're trying to say. And you know what you're trying to say. But again, this is why I don't trust interviews when the interviewer and the guest have a friendship. Like it does stop, the interviewer from being honest sometimes and just being real with the situation. Because you don't know. That's why he's asking, like, what are you trying to imply? What are you trying to say? And this nigga get to screaming, he don't know. Man, that's that coward shit.
Does that imply something? I'm asking you.
No, you said it looked like you. No, I don't know. You said you look like a girl. I look crazy communicating with you. That's what you said, right?
Right. Yes, of course. I'm going to look crazy communicating because all my straight guys and everybody because they're going to try to say yes, of course.
Let me ask you some shit then. All right, let me ask you some shit then.
Okay, but how did the conversation get to that part? Why would you be so worried about what your friends and family think again if you ain't trying to do nothing? Like, that shit just don't make sense, my nigga.
So if you was cool with the trans community, not cool, but if you was learning to accept, this was 3 years ago, didn't you bomb on that on my platform? Remember?
Listen, Flip, check this out, right? I've never like when me and Shauna Brooks talk, it was about, I was on Love and Hip Hop. I got some casting roles. I'm doing a lot of acting. You trying to get this acting thing, I can get you in some roles. And that was it. That was like.
I'm glad Benzino said that. If anybody know anything about entertainment, the industry, a lot of rappers, CEOs, producers, etc., that's the same shit they use on the women to try to get in their draws. They speak on opportunities, how they can hook them up with this position, this job, this opportunity. Keep in mind, Benzino already admitted and his daughter already said he's broke. So how you gonna put a transgender in a position to make money if you can't even make money for yourself? And again, we all know that a lot of men use this same type of conversation when they're trying to get at the ladies.
Like the first conversations, like that conversation never came out. What are you rolling your fucking eyes for? I don't.
Did Shauna Brooks try to come on to you? As I'm asking you, telling me.
Nah, never. Not that I know of.
All right,
never.
So then Shauna Brooks need to be. I don't like this then. Nah.
This nigga said, has Shauna Brooks ever got on you? First, the nigga say no. And he said, not that I know of. What you mean, not that you know of? Like, if the motherfucker got at you, you would be the first person to know. See, that's that bullshit.
I can't fuck with
Shauna Brooks never came to me. Not that I considered. And see, and if Shauna Brooks did come to me, like because I'm not in that type of mind state or even thinking about that, anything she says, I'm not taking that. Somebody said, well, she said daddy. I don't know what the fuck or how I don't know. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Wow, this nigga just said he didn't hear her call him daddy like 2 to 3 times. So you was able to hear everything this motherfucker said on that conversation. But when the motherfucker start calling you daddy, you just so happen not to hear that part. Man, you full of shit.
Fuck about what she says. I'm not okay, baby. I'm not okay, boo. Okay, like what the fuck? Like,
Zeno,
bro, like
wait, Zeno, hold on, Z.
Check this out. Check this out.
My nigga.
Check this out. Flip. Listen, Flip. You have more transgenders and gays and everything, right?
Facts.
Right. And you talk to them pretty cool and like they
hit that like button, hit that subscribe button is always.
Hold on, don't you bring him. Oh yeah, that's true. Go ahead, nigga, go ahead.
You talk to them pretty friendly and pretty cool, right? Like they're your friends. Like they're your friends, right? You actually communicate with them and like you communicate with me. Like you don't have any problem communicating because you're very cool in your sexuality, so you can talk to them regular, right? Okay. Somebody might take that, right? Like that with me as flips down with that shit. I've seen comments. People have insinuated that you're down with that situation just because you have opened up communications with Nat and Jakari and everything else. I've seen it.
On a public platform.
Right. Look, Flip, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not against them.
Flip.
Not toward.
Flip made sure he let me know on a public platform. We ain't on the phone behind closed doors getting recorded talking to each other.
What I'm saying is Flip, but what I'm saying, Flip. But Flip, people still do that to you. They still do that to you because you open up communications, which I think is dope with the transgender and all that community. They do the same thing to you, Flip. You don't take it to heart. And I respect that. Like I've learned a lot from you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've learned a lot, even still coming on your shit to even communicate with Jakari. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch how you move and I'm impressed by that. You know, because you're doing what I tried to do. Just communicate and look at them as people and not worry about how people look at you communicating with them. And that's just what it is, bro. And there's nothing more and there's nothing less. At 50, I'll be 50.
Okay, I'm going to say this again. If what Benzino said is true, why is the conversation leading to what effects or what type of things would happen if you was to get exposed talking to Shauna? You even said like, Shauna, you being selfish. You're not thinking about me. Same type of shit that Young Buck was talking about on the phone with the transgender. Like, you're speaking on how this transgender body looks, how you'll be disowned by your family and dad if they found out you were doing something. You know, you were pretty much talking to this motherfucker kind of like how niggas talk to women when they first get to know them and they're trying to get to know them better. My nigga, let's be real about it. Like, you were mentioning and talking about things that, I'm sorry, as a straight man, me and a transgender ain't got no reason to talk about. Why am I speaking on the body of this transgender? Why am I telling this transgender, oh, if my family find out? Like, if that's not my intentions, then we don't need to have these type of conversations.
57 years old in July. 57, wow. If I was gay or fucking with transgender at this point in my life, you don't think it would be like, bro, like
it just hit the link. Come on if you want to voice your opinion.
You do the same thing. You communicate with these people because you look at them as people. You don't look at them as anything to do with questioning your sexuality. It's the same thing with me, bro. That's what happened. Shauna Brooks, communicating with Shauna Brooks wasn't a bit, it was a lot easier than I thought. I was uncomfortable at first, but then just talking to Shauna Brooks on the phone of the conversations you didn't hear about castings and about the movie that we was in and stuff, it was just it's normal shit. I was afraid that it was going to be a lot worse. But because of my openness, exactly what I explained to Shauna, exactly what I was thinking to myself ended up happening. Because of my communication with a transgender makes it like I'm fucking with a transgender.
Now keep this in mind, Benzino already said one, he's not looking to sue Shauna. And then you gotta ask yourself, why did Shauna put any of this recording out? If everything was good and on the up and up, why did one she recorded, and two, why did he put it out? Exposing you. But yet you wanna sue and you mad at the bloggers and everybody else, but you're not mad at Shauna, huh? If Shauna wouldn't have put none of this shit out for whatever reason she did this shit, and just looking at how she's on the video as she's airing your ass out, it looks like she's on some different type of time, bruh. But yeah, I'm pretty sure maybe more. Maybe pictures, maybe more conversation that she has. So, plus, you're going to play it safe, bruh. But at the end of the day, she put you out there for a reason. And she recorded you for a reason. How you ain't mad at this motherfucker? Make it make sense.
That's how narrow-minded we are in today's society. All right. But I could look at my man and see how my man does the same thing. Doesn't matter if it's on a public platform or not. You're doing a great thing because you treat people, as I did, as I tried to. I never was like that, but I think that I've made great strides as a human being. When I end up, and I'm gonna continue to. This isn't gonna make me be like, oh, I'm never gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, transgenders don't come in my world to fuck with them. If Ashley had a transgender friend that was with her, that she knew before me, and the transgender friend came up over me, I wouldn't leave the house. I wouldn't leave. Like Stevie and Faith. Faith has transgender friends. I asked Stevie about it. I was impressed with Stevie. Yeah, like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, at first, I couldn't understand it. At first, I was looking at myself like I could never, but that's narrow-minded. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave this earth a better man, period. Because people are people. And when all this was over, Shauna Brooks was like, it seemed like from the last time I even heard from Shauna Brooks or on a text, it was like that's all she wanted was just acceptance. You know, because I guess transgenders go through so much that all she wanted was just.
So if all she wanted was acceptance, why did she record you and air your ass out? Like, niggas still caping for this transgender. Man, there's something more to this shit than what we know, y'all.
Acceptance to be like I'm a regular person and I can be that, bro. I mean, I didn't want to have to suffer for it or sacrifice my fucking reputation for it.
Listen. And I'm you
Babe,
know.
give me a lot.
So you're saying that people are stuck on the fact that Shauna Brooks said the daddy situation. You're saying that, I don't know if that's how they talk. I don't know, because they do have funny words.
I don't even
and all these words.
Right. I don't even.
Man, there ain't no funny ass word. Man, stop capping for this nigga, Flip. Again, this is why I don't like watching interviews where the interviewers is friend with the person that they're interviewing, my nigga. He just made up this whole bullshit for this nigga, this whole cap. Come on, man. Like, what kind of shit is it? Listen to this shit one more time.
To fuck with them. If Ashley had a transgender friend, the people. And when all this was over, Shauna Brooks was like, it seemed like from the last time I even heard from Shauna Brooks or on a text, it was like that's all she wanted was just acceptance. You know, because
Okay, so if all he wanted was acceptance, again, why is this motherfucker recording you, y'all conversation, and why did he air you out? That's the $1 million question. Why? And why are you not mad at Shauna for doing it?
I guess transgenders go through so much that all she wanted was just acceptance to be like I'm a regular person and I can be that, bro. I mean, I didn't want to have to suffer for it or sacrifice my fucking reputation for it.
Listen. And I'm you
Babe,
know.
give me a lot.
So you're saying that people are stuck on the fact that Shauna Brooks said the daddy situation. You're saying that, yo, that's, I don't know if that's how they talk. I don't know, because they do have funny words.
I don't even
and all these words.
Daddy is not a funny word. Whenever a female or female alike calls you daddy, you know what the fuck that mean, man.
I don't even remember, to be honest, I don't even remember, like, same thing when I was in the hotel room and I was like, hey, listen, if we was a white couple or we was about to take a shower, when I say we was about to take a shower, that don't mean me and Cavario are taking the shower together. I'll take my shower. I'll get dressed in the bathroom. I'll come out. Cavario will go in there. He'll get dressed in the bathroom. Then he'll come out. Like, I'm not saying, people are playing semantics with words, bro, because again, they want to try to poke a hole to try to find some sucker shit with Benzino. You know what I'm saying? To try to expose. Like, these are words, bro. I'm not gonna play with words. If that's what Shauna said, I don't remember, but that's what Shauna said. That don't got nothing to do with me. That don't got nothing to do with me being her daddy or none of that. Once again, I've never met Shauna Brooks in person. Again, everybody that insinuated, all these blogs and everyone else, legally they're gonna have to answer to me. I got a Zoom call, another Zoom call at 6 o'clock. I'm suing. You know, back in the Source days, I got sued for sexual harassment from Kim Asari, which me and Kim are really good friends now. She had four
What's up,
charges.
Hood?
One of them was sexual harassment. We got
What
found
up,
out guilty of
nigga?
that. I ended up going down to federal
Let me go
court.
ahead and pause this
Talking
thing
about all
real
the
quick.
relationships and who I'm fucking.
Now, I'm sure you heard both audios. I'm sure you heard the Shauna Brooks videos, and I'm sure you're hearing the excuse.
Yeah.
Now, when you compare the two, what is your opinion on this situation?
I mean, when I first heard the video, the audio, I felt it was suspect. That's just my outside looking in. I just felt it was suspect because the way he was talking to that, what is it, Ken Barbie, he, she, or whatever. No disrespect to the alphabet boys or whatever,
We'll
whatever.
call him
But
transgender.
yeah. But it just sounded like he was saying like, yeah, you know, it was like he bi-curious. To me, bi-curious. Like he
Right, he's
was
trying to
curious
make sure
about
that if he did pursue some shit, she
it.
would protect him and not out his ass.
Yeah. And I think he was giving her compliments or
Well, he damn
giving
sure was speaking on the body.
yeah. See, he was giving her compliments. So for him to say that, that means he's curious. That
Right.
thought went across his mind like, oh,
Now, what
and that's
for
why he
y'all
said
listening,
it.
what Fam is saying is kind of like what I was saying earlier. Like, he was speaking on the transgender body, and then at some point, the conversation leads into, well, if people find out, these are the repercussions.
Yeah.
I'm new to this. This is
So
not something that I'm used to. And it seems like with most men who are in the closet or not out yet, whatever you want to call that shit, they want to make sure that it doesn't come out until they're ready.
you know who he sound like? He sound like when Buck was talking to that transgender.
Exactly. I said that.
He sound just like him, like he pleading, like, look, if this come out, you know it's gonna fuck me up. See, for you, this
Right.
normal. This normal. That's not normal, bro. If it's normal, then it's regular. You shouldn't feel stressed, but you're
And
stressed
look,
about it.
I ain't never been on the phone with a transgender, but I'm gonna try to imagine myself maybe on a business call with one, right?
Right.
There's no way you calling me daddy on this phone and I don't hear it.
Yo, I was thinking that
I
earlier
will
today.
I will probably miss
I was like,
everything
what,
else
nigga?
you say in this conversation.
Yeah.
But that daddy shit, oh, I hear that loud and clear. Now,
Yeah.
if he would have said, yeah, but I didn't want to be rude or disrespectful, so I let her get away with the daddy part, I'll be more inclined to believe that. But to say you sitting on the phone pleading with this nigga
Mm.
and you didn't hear the daddy part, that let me know you full of shit.
This is what I think happened. Cause he went on Clubhouse and he said, man, I ain't never met Shauna until the movie. And then I'm thinking, like, if you so much of a tough guy, street gangster, however persona you trying to portray, then the first movie they give you is a movie about a guy who owns a magazine, a street dude who's on the down low fucking with a TS. Like, what? It's like art imitating life. Like, why would you, as a rapper from the streets of Boston, take that role? You
Oh,
done
and to
heard.
add to that too, it's like, well, go ahead, for some.
No, I was just saying, why would you take that role knowing that people gonna automatically get this offset suspect situation with you, like a feel about you off top? You heard rappers in the past, yeah, they came to me about a role, they wanted me to put a dress on, but I was like, no. It should have been no, but he tried to make it seem like, well, I'm just trying to open up to the gay community, and I was always a homophobic and blah blah blah. So you feel this is the right way to show the world that you're not homophobic by
Oh,
taking a
and let me
come
add some
on,
gasoline to that shit, folks. Check this out. I just thought about something. You keep saying you ain't never met Shauna in real life, right? We all
lies.
kept saying that.
Yeah,
So in order for you to know what type of body this motherfucker got, you looking at the pictures.
facts.
You going through the IG or whatever, OnlyFans or whatever, and you
Mhm.
looking at shit. Because again, we clearly heard you have a conversation about how this motherfucker body is.
And you
So
complimented her. Like,
right. So
why
if
you
you didn't meet the
complimented
person
her?
in real life, then where did your perception of the body come from?
Right. Somebody told you, hey, blah blah blah. This is Shauna Brooks, and that nigga was like, damn. Ooh, oh, okay. That's a yeah.
Man, that nigga went looking for them body
He
pictures,
went,
bro.
that's
He
what
went
happened.
looking for them motherfuckers, nigga. There's no way in hell you ain't met this motherfucker, but you know what this person body looks like.
Right.
Now
I think.
hold on for a
Good.
second. We got Queen Laker want to come up here. Let's see what she talking about. What's up, Laker?
What's up, Laker? What's up,
Hey
Queen?
y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey,
What's
what's
good?
up?
Nothing. You know what? Before he even came out and said anything, I didn't think. I thought the phone call, like he said, was chopped up. I believe that, and I didn't think it was him trying to hit on her. Like to me, it's like when like a guy, how like you might have a friend that's fat and she might end up liking you, or an ugly girl, and you know how you be like, well, you is sweet, your hair be fly, the way you be dressing good, but you try to let them down easy without being
Oh,
rude to them.
But
hold
you
on,
know
miss.
that's a girl though,
Hold on,
fat or
miss.
Right,
not.
but listen, he said they had a business how they end up talking. He said he didn't even give her his number. We
Okay,
don't know what phone
but
calls happened
that's
before
like,
that.
hold on. I don't know how long you've been listening, but hold on.
Wait a minute.
We clearly heard this man go into a conversation about this person's body. If we discussing business, if we discussing a movie, we ain't never met. How do I start as a straight man speaking on the transgender's body? Keep in mind, we haven't met yet. So that means I had to somehow see your body for me to now be on the phone with you and to be speaking on it. So as a
Right.
straight man, how is that okay?
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. They hadn't met, so he don't know. That's what I'm saying. He was just speaking in general. I mean, I don't even like Benzino. I can't stand him. Ugh.
Oh,
But I'm
listen what
just
he
thinking
said.
like in
He
general.
said the way they did your body was pretty impressive. Something to the fact of that.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
And
trying to go
understand that.
look.
Hold up, listen. Don't tell me you don't be fascinated when you see a trend. You be like, oh man, that was a man. I mean, that was a man. Oh my God, they look better than some women.
But that's
That's just saying.
that's purely
And
on face though. I've been
huh?
watching Maury and one of the motherfuckers come on there and I'm like, damn, that motherfucker like a broad. But I'm
right.
not like commenting on the body and all that old shit. Like,
Right. I mean,
Just
but
say,
like
let's say he
it was
did
just
that
having a
though.
conversation. It was
But
just
look,
talking.
but say he did do that, but why would he bring that up? That's something you keep to
Listen,
yourself.
because she sounded like she had insecurities about it. He sounded like he had insecurities about himself. So he was just like, for you to be a tranny,
Yo,
you
the
look nice,
truth, the
your
truth.
body.
Sometimes the
I'm just
truth
saying
come
that's
out.
how I look at it. That's just like, listen, when tell me y'all ain't never did this. You might have no girl that's fat or ugly, and she tried to holler at you, but you be like, Dad, I don't want to hurt her feelings and stuff. I know some on YouTube. I just ain't finna say no name.
Listen to
Every
what
time
you're
you be
saying,
nice
Miss
to a
Baker.
fat one,
We're speaking
I
on
understand.
men looking at women,
Yeah,
not
you
men
not
But
me
I'm
speaking to
looking at a
saying
men.
though,
woman, bro.
I believe he just don't want to put her out there. I believe she tried to holler at him, and that's he was just trying to be nice to her,
Nah,
whatever.
no, no, look.
That,
I did
but
some. I
anyway,
did.
can I tell me this? What straight man tell another man to suck his penis all day, every day?
I mean, that shit gay too, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the conversation, the audio. I look at it like when I listen to the audio, he sounded like it was an intimate conversation. It didn't sound like they were talking business. Even if they was
But
talking
he said
about
that's
the
where the conversation came from. We don't even have a whole conversation. That's the part. So I'm saying it's really hard to
okay,
put
but
something
why did
together
she
when
put
you
it
don't
out?
have the whole thing.
True,
And
Okay,
true, but
hold
why
on,
she
y'all.
put the
Hold on,
video
hold
out?
on.
Why she put the audio out if she
because
wasn't
you
trying
know
to?
what, I don't. It
Hold
might
on.
be some like
Hold
they
on,
put
you
that.
guys. Hold on, Miss Laker. Let me ask you this. Being a woman married to your husband who you love for, I believe you said 30 some plus years. I'm pretty sure maybe or maybe not he had to deal with the transgender environment in his businesses. Maybe, maybe not. But that still remains a question is this. If your man is on the phone and he's supposed to be conducting business and business only with this transgender, where is it cool or how does your husband's conversation about business turns into how the body structure of the transgender is, how he'll get exposed, if he was to mess with him or if stuff was to come out.
Why
How
would you
does the
explain all that
business
shit?
conversation from
Yeah.
your husband go from that to what we heard them speaking on?
Okay, first of all, you have to be a man to let somebody like talk change that conversation. He could have cut it off. You know what I'm saying? But
He
because
should
he's
have.
not in a relationship with nobody, and he said it's an old conversation. He was not in a relationship, and then
That
some men
nigga
don't
was
find it
fucking with
disrespect.
Thea, man. He was fucking with a Thea, man. Stop playing. He that
No, but
was
I'm
only
saying
two days.
though,
Even if he
listen, but
wasn't,
but then we know he's very promiscuous too. So, like I
There you
said, we don't
go.
know how the
but Miss
conversation
Laker, maybe
started.
you don't, Miss Laker, maybe you're not getting it because you're a woman. You know,
No, I do get it, but I just see
listen.
that how women take a
Listen.
conversation and
From
turn
a
it.
man's perspective, right?
But he's
There's
not a
no
woman.
reason in hell for
He's
me
not a
to be
woman.
on the phone talking to a tranny off behind closed doors,
But
and the topic.
that
Hold on.
because that's
And the
you. That's
topic
you
of
though. The times
conversation.
don't
Hold on.
change
And
in
the
time.
topic of conversation is about this motherfucker's body.
It
That
don't
was just
even.
one remark. Now tell me, I mean, like he just said it out. Like, some men fascinated. Like, listen, look at OJ Sanko. They was dating that one man that got his whole sex change to a woman, Laverne Cox or whatever. They date
Now, hold
her.
on. If somebody get a sex change all the way to a woman, unless the nigga knew ahead of time, that could be an easy fool or easy.
Everybody knew that Laverne Cox used to be a man. Everybody know that. But I'm just
I
saying though,
do.
but people feel like, you know what? See, they in Hollywood and y'all know they don't look at stuff the same way as we do on the outside. You know what I'm saying? It's just totally
Look, man,
different,
we're
But
close
listen,
to Hollywood.
okay. Do you think it's okay for hood for another man to tell another man to suck his penis? That's straight to you?
No, I
I'm
didn't say
not.
that.
I'm gonna say
I
this.
never
Right?
said
I'm gonna
that,
say
but
this, Miss Lucky, because I
And
do.
that's what I'm
Hold
saying.
on.
Okay, do
Let me
you see
respond.
the
Let me
men
respond.
that do that
Hold on.
comedy nowadays on social? Okay, go
Hold
ahead.
on. I'm gonna say this. It definitely sounds gay, but I for a fact know niggas in real life that's 100% straight that have been pissed off to the point to where they probably have said that and didn't mean it in a gay way. Just to be real with you.
it's like a low. It's like a low term to
It
another
does sound
person.
gay though.
So
Don't get it fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah, do.
But a lot of
I
times
don't
when
even say
men say
that type
that,
of
they
shit.
don't mean they
That's
want
a
to
punch.
actually.
That motherfuckers
See,
will kill you
see,
for
the
that.
person like when a man says that to somebody, the other person says that is gay to try to get back at him. Because
Hmm.
we all know deep down inside, even if a man says that, he really doesn't mean he wants you to
We
suck it.
don't know what these men nowadays mean. I mean, like, listen, okay, let me tell you this. For like how all these men be on YouTube and Instagram and they say they straight, but they be having on wigs, they've got on fake nails, they got on dresses, they got on heels. That's okay to you too, like for
Hell no,
a
ain't
straight.
okay to me.
What?
But
But see, that's the thing. It's like
And
nobody's
that's what I'm
saying
saying.
anything of being
Everything
okay.
nowadays
I
is
never.
different. The way
Everything
they
may
look
be
at
the
things
same, but
now is different.
you older than all of us, so you know that everything may
It,
be different, but things always stay the same. It don't matter how different a
right.
motherfucker will be. it's certain things that you could say, well, that sounds suspect, and that don't sound suspect. All I'm saying is when I heard the video or the audio, I was like, damn, why is he so nice? Like he talking to this girl, talking to
No, I just thought
Houston.
I
That
automatically just thought he was being nice not to hurt her feelings. That's how I
nah,
automatically took
because
it.
let me
That's how I
tell you
took it.
why. No, let me tell you why. Because I checked her on her page or whatever, and you know, I was it was some other incident where she was telling another person who were trying to fake that they were a woman, and the Shauna chick was telling that person that you filed for that. So this is older than that conversation. So I was like, well, this is not the same kind of like tranny that does what a young buck was going through, where the girl was trying to out buck. I don't think that she was malicious in her intent. I just
She
feel that
had to
she
be
was.
malicious because why would you put it out? For what reason do you? He said the conversation was old, just like that thing
But
with
but
Athena
why
was
is
old.
he?
Him
But
getting arrested. Why is
I
anybody
don't
putting
feel.
old stuff out about him? Period. Right now, what's
A
going
lot
on?
of people, but who? But a lot of times that it's a ploy behind that. I'm not saying that Shauna's behind it, but why is he not tripping on her? Why he not coming at her? Or like
Exactly. And keep in mind,
why he trying to
order
shut
did
everybody else's shit down? Even
I'm gonna
Snoop
tell you
said the
how
same.
I feel like the reason why he not dragging her, because if he drag her, you got that ABC game that's gonna cancel him. He already said it's going bad
let
for
me
me. You know what
stop
I'm
you
saying?
right
So
there.
that
Hold up. Let me stop you right
listen,
there.
listen,
Hold
hold on, let
on.
me finish.
Hold
Let me
on.
finish
Hold
saying
on.
what I'm saying.
Miss
Let me
Laker.
finish.
Oh, go
Oh
ahead.
my goodness.
Go ahead, Miss
Okay,
Go.
Laker.
listen. If he come out and be like, you know what, you lying. I ain't never tried to talk to you. And why would you put that out about me? Da, 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 da. You know, if he go off on her, like if it was a regular woman, it'd be okay. But if he go off on her and talk to her degrading, you know, them ABC people gonna come after him. Now let's keep it a bug.
All right,
Well, I
let's keep
shouldn't
it a
say it
Yeah,
buck.
bug.
Let's keep it a,
I
okay, we're
shouldn't
gonna keep
say
it a
bug.
we're
buck.
gonna
Miss
I
keep
should
it
have
a.
Laker.
said let's keep it
Miss
a bug.
Laker, we're gonna keep it a buck. Let me tell you something, Miss Laker. A real
Mm-mm.
nigga don't give a fuck about the LGBT police, nigga. We don't
And the
give a
way
fuck
he,
about
yeah,
none of
and the
that.
way he,
If
look,
you
look.
lie on a straight nigga, we don't give a fuck about your protest. We don't give a fuck about who you know. If you lie on me, fuck you and whoever riding with you. That's from a straight nigga.
Now, he got on Clubhouse because I don't know if you heard Miss Laker. He got on Clubhouse, and if he was so worried about the LBGT whatever, um, he sure didn't hold the brakes on that. It was a dude that was what's his name, Ayon or whatever. That nigga
Oh yeah, he
put his
called him sissies and all kind of shit.
yeah,
I
he
heard
said
that shit.
he the way he said it, he was like, look, Ayon, no man, every man don't want to go to a hotel with another man and think about having a dick in their mouth and a dick in their ass. He said that just like that to him.
Oh,
Ion,
and he
that's
was
kind
right.
of
Both
mental
of them
shit you're going
after
through.
he was a
And
dude.
then when Ion kept saying, well, look, bro, we just want to know why you were coming out the hotel with the other dude. And he was like, you know what? Fuck you, gay. And he went off. So if he was so worried about them, why he go off like that?
I not
But
only that, but didn't they say the dude he was in the
Okay,
hotel
now
with?
this the reason why everybody put. That's why this out now. They now you know when you do that, like they did the baby. Remember when the baby had said something about at the concert, and then this guy that was a guy he that was a you know one of them. He had
uh-huh.
said something about the baby had gave him a hug or something to you know. Then he found out. Remember he saw him at the airport or something. Remember they put that out. Something old happened a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So they do put old stuff out when you say something about them. And
Yep.
after the baby said that, somebody put that old video out giving allegations that he messed around with this, you know, she, and he
Right,
did.
but the thing about it is, the girl Shauna never said she meant. She just put out the conversation. She didn't say. If you listen to that conversation, she doesn't even like come at him maliciously. She just put the video out and then just said, you know, I'm gonna just be real with. But she didn't say. She could have had opportunity to say, well, yeah, we fucking on the low, or he messed around, or he made a pass something. She just put the conversation out and let just how we listening, let us minds wonder or what was the intention behind it. I just feel that, like I said, I feel that he's bi curious. I feel that he was curious about it. He saw the picture. He was probably, damn, she gorgeous, da 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 da, whatever, and was like, You know, that's when the conversation, because you got to think what led up to him saying, if me and you do it, or me and you, man, that's gonna look bad on me. But if you do it, it's okay. What leads up to that?
Yeah, we're supposed to be talking business. How did it
Yeah,
get?
why does that lead up to that? What I'm talking about a movie, and obviously they already did the movie. I ain't even seen this so-called movie, but obviously they did the movie. So why are you still talking about a movie that y'all already act in already? You could have been like, yeah, that movie was, yeah, that was a good movie. You know, by the way, I'm working on some new movies. What you got going on, Sean? No, it was like talking about her body, talking about basically if they were on this, if they were doing this, he would get
What would
ousted. You
happen?
know, how would people look at him? You got to think. If you know
That ain't no
Benzino,
business conversation, Miss Lady.
Benzino's so dent on how he looked to the public. Why you think his girl Afina put out, his ex-girlfriend put out receipts of him paying $100 a month for a $10,000 watch? She like, you paying this much money for, you paying $100 a month so you can look a certain way, but you don't want to take care of your kid, right? That's what her argument, you know. Then she put out a tweet talking about what kind of man likes a dildo in their ass. Like, why is, and I know how girls could be. They could be very mean when they breaking up or whatever, and they want to say, "Yo, you got a little dick and all that shit." But I felt that it's just something there, and he's a because I mean, if I'm not gay, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Well,
That
he
nigga,
might be bi curious. I'm
but
not
that's
saying that
all
he's
I'm
not,
saying.
but I
That's
don't
all
think
I'm
that
saying.
he
All
been
right,
with her
all
or
right,
nothing happened between
No,
them.
we
and
heard everybody's opinion for a second. Hold on, let's get a new person up. Who is that? Is that Joe or somebody else? Who is that?
Yes, sir. What's good? Can y'all hear me?
What's
what
good, my
up?
nigga? Go ahead and
What up,
give us your
Joe?
opinion on this whole little Benzino and this tranny thing, bro.
I mean, dude sound bisexual. Not bi-curious, bisexual.
See,
But he does sound like maybe he's kind of curious about the transgender side of the bisexual shit.
right? Look, if you on other conversations, he separating. He said, you know, the gays I'm deal with, but the bisexual, the transgender, that's a whole nother community. Look,
Yeah,
ain't they all in the same community?
I
Uh,
believe
ain't
so.
ain't a tranny just a man dressed up like a woman, alter their body to be a woman, but they still got a pole? Come
I
on, bro.
believe so.
So what's the difference? You say, okay, I don't want to be with a nigga that look like a nigga. I want to be with a nigga that look like a female. That's
Yeah.
all you changing. Ain't
He
nothing. Come on,
honestly,
bro.
what it sounds like is it's trying to rationalize gay behavior.
Facts.
That's
That's
what it's not bisexual, gay behavior.
Now, hold
Like
on. Let me ask Miss Laker a question, y'all. And Miss Laker, back to you because I asked you this question earlier, and I don't think I answered it directly. If your husband was Benzino and he was recorded having the same conversation, your reaction would be, he's innocent. He ain't doing nothing. That was just a business conversation they were having. Is that what you're saying?
your ass would have said something. You'd have been like,
No,
damn.
talk whether hold on. If he on a business conversation, whether it's a tranny or a woman, if any business call turned to talking like that, I would knock his block off. So, but
Oh,
out
no,
of respect, but I don't give a
Benzino
heck whether it was
is.
a real woman or a man woman. I don't give a heck. It's another person.
so, then the
I don't care if
answer
it
is
was a gay man.
So,
I don't care what none of it was.
so
so
how
the answer is yes.
how are you so defensive with Benzino then? If your own husband, you wouldn't allow it to happen.
Right. You got to look at it like that, man. My
Because
whole
we are
thing is,
married. We're married, and that's totally disrespect. That's cheating to me doing that. That's cheating.
well, shit, he
It's
engaged.
not cheating because you said it was innocent. He was just having a conversation with the nigga.
that nigga say with the nigga.
Oh, it is a nigga.
Oh shit.
I hope that she actually hit the wrong button or that was a phone issue.
Yo, like I
Hey, but
said,
like,
I think dude is bi curious. I think what happened. Look, he been in the business for over 20 years. For him to say that, oh, I don't know her, I never met her. Okay, that's up for debate. But for him to say, oh, I ain't never been around transgenders, I've been gay, because nigga, you been around them. They been in the business forever, nigga.
Especially in Atlanta.
Yeah, so like, and then it's like you get called by this, like you went in a hotel that they say is a well-known hotel for, that type of activity. And then it's like we're not saying nothing, but it's the words that come out of your own
Well,
mouth,
look,
bro.
let me add to that though. The guy he was in the hotel room with, right in the beginning, I understand what he was saying. Like niggas share hotel rooms all the time, especially if you and your homie y'all down and out. Y'all went and got y'all a sack. You know, y'all trying to make ends meet. I get that, right? But what fucked me up was he also released the information that I guess the dude he was in the hotel room created Don Diva or is Don Diva the drag blogger. So I don't know if that
You
is
said
Don
a
Diva.
drag, bro. I didn't know he was a drag, but if he is, I mean, I know about Cavario. Cavario is he's the
Well, let me make sure I got the right person. Ain't Don Diva the dude wear the wig like the woman and be talking shit?
nah, man. Nah, Don, the Cavaria is he's the editor for the magazine.
Okay, I got him confused with
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah, it's another magazine. I forgot the name of the
I
magazine,
could have
but
sworn somebody named Don Diva that was a fucking a man that dressed up with a hair, little skinny black nigga.
nah. But
Uh,
Don Diva is a magazine, old magazine, but he's not. He was part of the other mag. I can't think of the name of the mag, but I
okay.
remember Cavario. Cavario, they was part of a magazine where they didn't have no snitches, all the dope boys from back in the day, Meech and them, Big Meech, all them niggas had articles in there.
Okay, let
And
me ask Joe this real quick. Joe, the
Yes,
nigga
sir.
that he had never met this motherfucker in real life or in person, but he was conversating on how this person's body was built. How did he know what the transgender body looked like if he had never met him?
The only way that he would know that is if he studied her.
He
Like
had
if he
to go
knew
look her up or something, right?
if he was interested or intrigued.
you
Look,
know it's
look,
funny.
look.
You know it's funny.
He accepted the gay role in the movie, right, starring Shauna,
Mhm.
and he had to go say, "Well, let me go see what this transgender looked like before I accept this role." That's what I'm assuming.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they were in the same movie.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
assuming.
but look, Joe, that ain't even half of it. Let me tell you what the movie's about. The movie's about a guy from the streets and he runs a magazine and
Benzino's from the streets, and he ran a magazine
So hold on,
also.
hold on. Before you even finish, are you finna tell me it's about his life story?
but
It's
Yeah, I mean, is that what you insinuating that this is kind of
no,
loosely
this is
based
what
on?
I've this
Look,
is
he said he read the story, he loved the story, he
he
loved the
loved the
script,
story.
and
He
that's why
loved
he
it.
accepted the role. Now, keep in mind, like First Fam just said, it's about what again?
It's about a street dude who
He's a street dude.
Benzino.
owns a
He
magazine,
used to own a magazine.
Benzino. That's why I'm asking. Okay, go ahead.
and
We're on the same page.
and he's on the download, fucking with a transgender.
Wow, ain't that a coincidence, Joe?
Wah, 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 wah. Nah, come
And it's
on,
a
man.
comedy. He said it was a comedy. I was
Yeah,
like,
it
what
is
kind
a
of
street
comedy is
movie. It's supposed to be a comedy, my nigga.
I bet it is a comedy. Have you
I
seen
bet,
Benzino? That nigga has no neck. It's a comedy. So this mirrors up with his life, bro. It's some real shit.
yeah, that shit. But see, I look at it like, okay, yeah, I can understand you trying to get to know the cast, but I mean, I'm putting it in perspective of my knowledge of the business. This is a hood movie, so it ain't like like a bunch of budget on there. He get the list of who's gonna be there, or he even probably meet them all at the same time, or never meet them. Just we talking like I think they did this film a couple of years ago, so we talking we're still around COVID. Niggas is doing FaceTime interviews and shit. I don't think it was all that to the point that he couldn't find out who she was, know exactly. And then think about it, why the fuck he singled her out of the whole movie? If he didn't, why is
Nah,
he having a relationship with
but,
the person
but
after the movie?
fam, you looking way too deep into this. Think about
I
this.
know I am, but I
What?
mean,
Nah,
I'm
people.
being,
I'm saying, hey,
What?
listen to
She
this.
he said she got his number. He didn't say he got her number. She got his
Hold
number and
on.
called him.
Let's simplify this, right? Hey,
Mhm,
fam, if me and you was on a movie together, right? Do
mhm.
you think that I would be calling you and asking you and telling you things about your body, being that you are a man?
Hell no. I'm like,
Right.
what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Because you're a man, right?
And I'm like, this nigga digging me.
So, so this man. So you telling me that this man called this female that he was about, or I'm sorry, this man called this transgender individual, which
He,
they were supposed to be on a movie together, and he started talking about his body because he still has a penis, right?
Right.
right.
Okay, so let's we can end this shit right there, right? Come
There
on.
you go.
And
Wait a minute. And the Shauna goes by AKA Ken Barbie. So he knew what the fuck he was talking to.
Ken Barbie.
well, he knew what it was from the jump because the movie rolled out with the transgender.
There you go. So what the fuck? You can't be selling me shit and calling it pumpkin pie. I'm not
Hey,
going
Hey,
look,
for
let me ask you this: has Stevie J said anything about it?
it. No.
and, hey, look, like I
Yo,
said,
I'm high
hey,
too, man.
I
Stop
tried
playing.
to get at this from every angle that I could, my nigga. And even if I have a co-star in a movie that's transgender, we're not discussing how your body is built. We're not
Facts.
discussing about what my family and friends would think if anything came out about us. None
Right.
of this is in that conversation, bro. And
To
you're
me,
not
it's like,
talking to
remember that game, fill in the blanks?
your ass on it.
That
Yeah,
sound like fill in the blanks.
I agree.
That's fill in the blanks. Because before he said the audio was cut up. So I'm like, okay, what did not hear? Did we not hear hey, I want to suck your penis? Well, if for you that's natural. But for me, people gonna be looking at me different. I don't think we can do that, Shauna.
Hey,
Uh,
but hold on, man.
back to
Why
that.
would that?
What
We don't even have to go there because
come
if
up?
a transgender is asking me that, I'm going to blatantly say no because
Right,
that's not what I'm into. I'm not going to be asking
right.
what my people be thinking about it.
hmm
Forget all that.
hmm Now, I was listening to his daughter because his daughter's in the music business, and I checked out her interview this morning. She said it herself. She said, "I just wish my dad would just shut the
Big one.
fuck up, get the fuck, quit getting on the internet explaining yourself." And I think with him, he's always explaining himself and he's making himself look worse and worse. That whole incident when the cops pulled him on, he ran up on his ex-girlfriend, beat up the dude's car and all that. He kept explaining himself. He kept talking, and it made it look even worse. My nigga, shut the fuck up. You know, if you're not gay, my nigga, then you're not gay, my nigga. Keep it moving. It's why you think you
Right.
gotta explain this shit to people, nigga. Come on, you've been in
Uh,
the game for too long.
Because
we
he's
ain't
trying to
ready to
convince
go there,
us.
but we're gonna go ahead and play this video one more time. I want everybody to listen to the type of conversation they having between two co-workers who's supposed to be filming a movie together, and try to just ask yourself, why are these topics being discussed, and how did they get there?
hmm
Okay, let me because I ain't even get to hear it. Let's hear this.
Why can't you understand that? You don't fucking look bad. I do. Why can't you understand that? You don't fucking look bad. I do. You can never look bad. Because see, in this world, you ain't doing nothing wrong. It would be wrong if I did. Can't you get that through your head? You're not
Now,
looking bad.
You guys just pay attention to how this nigga is like looking and moving in the video.
yeah, always little body language
Like this
speaks a
motherfucker,
whole lot.
like
Hey, Hood, let me ask a
like
question.
motherfucker saying this nigga full of shit.
It
As
do sound like he letting her down. I think he did something with her, and then something got where it wasn't, and nigga came back to reality. Remember, the nigga allegedly you do that on that powder. Allegedly
now, hold on. Also,
steroid.
add this to that scenario, my nigga. The only time trannies put out motherfuckers is during breakups or denials, my nigga. You don't really just get put out there by a tranny.
Yeah,
Or
especially they know that in the business
they're
they know
messy
that could fuck
fucking
them fuck
shit.
their money up.
Yeah, they
Okay,
messy
so
as
quick
fuck.
question.
Everybody that we've seen get exposed was either fucking around in a relationship or denying and shit. And this is just what they do.
Yep.
Okay, so hold on before you play it. Hood. This video that she's playing, is this conversation before the movie or is this after they told, like after they came out and said that he had been messing with this trainee?
It was after.
Well, he claimed this is a 3-year-old conversation, so this transgender had this recorded shit from what
For
he
3
said
years.
3 years ago. And it makes you ask yourself, well, why would they release it 3 years later? Was y'all
Right.
messing around for 3 years and broke up, and now this motherfucker's mad?
So is this some Bobby Valentino shit?
That's what it
Bobby
seems like.
Bobby
Look,
V. Bobby V.
if it happened
Bobby
3
V.
years ago, my
And,
nigga,
and they cool.
why is it coming out now?
Right. I'm telling you, man, you got to think too. Like,
If it was for clout, this motherfucker would have dropped this shit 3 years ago.
yeah.
This
Facts.
motherfucker, that's what they do, my nigga. When they clout chase, they drop as soon as they get it. This was in the vault for
Now
3
look, the
years.
conversation between him and his ex, that shit was 3 years on the tweet.
That's
Around the same time.
Try to put
So
out 3 years ago.
yeah. So I mean, like I say, bro, I don't give a fuck. Do what you do, Benzino or whoever. But y'all niggas be denying. You know what it is. Right now, they got the power. So they like, if you all these niggas that be treating these motherfuckers like shit, they forget that these people are still human beings. They still have feelings, and you just like if you you a straight man and you do that to a girl, she gonna out you out, right?
Yeah. Now,
So what's the difference?
But you know the part that killed me, 50 Cent act like he ain't never been out there on that side. Like when he first got started, 50 Cent took them pictures too that looked suspect and homo too.
Right.
Okay.
And he got nerves always dragging somebody.
Yeah, but he wasn't caught with no tranny though.
Now, hold on. Let's finish this.
His stuff ain't just been put out there yet. We don't know what's gonna come out about 50.
We're going to continue the video, listen to what's being said, and I'm going to allow everybody to come back and voice their opinion.
Yeah.
You're looking like a fucking chick. Hey, it's just a chick and she trying to fuck with a nigga.
She looks like she's just a chick trying to fuck with a nigga. Listen to this conversation.
I'm waiting on the business. Where's the business talk?
Because what the fuck are you doing trying to fuck with a transgender?
Look how he's standing up. Look how he's standing up to show me.
I'm looking wrong because it's like, what the fuck is he trying to do? Fuck with a transgender. Joe, did you hear this, nigga?
Yeah, I get what he's trying to say, but he's just not. I just honestly, I wouldn't even know when he said it to like know why he's saying it.
Joe, if there's nothing going on, this is not a concern of yours. This will only be a concern if something is going on.
No, not from. Okay, just hear me out, because I honestly I believe that this nigga he likes trends, but I'm just hearing the conversation. It sounds like he called her after this shit kind of came out, and he's kind of like, my nigga, why would I be doing it? Like he's kind of pleading his case like he does with everything else.
Yeah,
like talking too much.
Talk like I said.
But keep rolling it, because I do want to hear what he's saying though.
What the you doing trying to with a transgender?
At Harvard Business.
Sorry about that. I know I got to get my bag though.
Man, that's crazy.
Get them likes up.
Yeah. I mean, the funny thing about this shit is nothing new, bro.
But it doesn't take away.
See, I didn't even see this part of this video. This is a longer version. It's a longer version.
But always, like I fuck with a transgender. What the you doing trying to fuck with a transgender? Don't always, like the trans thing is always going to come up in certain ways, but it doesn't take away who you are and the qualities that you have. That's all I'm saying. So it's just that the world's not ready for that, because believe me, man, they would hop on me like it would be, my father would disown me. It would be a mess with me. See, Shauna.
What? I'm
just now adapting to this type of world. But who I was before, I'm like alpha male. You know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga. Now, yes, I'm saying this shit is all new to me, and I'm trying to be open-minded about it. But then I'm like, I said, wow, this is crazy, because she looks, the way they got you looking, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, So, and it's not like I've even, so okay, well, let me go look at some other trends now. I haven't even looked at that. I haven't even done that. I love porn. I don't watch tranny porn. I don't watch gay porn. But that's just me. You know, I'm old in my ways. I'm a 55-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So listen,
like,
Daddy. So listen, Daddy.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna try not to be selfish. Okay, since you're saying I'm being selfish.
Yeah, because you're not.
Wait, is that a trend?
Hold on, listen to this. Hold on, listen. Let's just say this. Listen.
Now
You
these are
ain't
two
never been
different
on the
videos.
phone with somebody. You know what? Listen, I'm gonna tell you how she could have played. I'm just looking
Yeah, I
at it
know
like
what you're
because
saying.
I'm
I
a
know what you.
lawyer.
I know what you about to
Because
say.
I'm a
Queen. I know what you
lawyer, I
about to
look
say,
at things
Queen.
different way. What I'm finna say? Tell me what I'm about to say, baby. Tell
No,
me
go
about
ahead. I know what you're about to say. Go and say it. All right.
Listen, we don't see that screen, and he, you know what I'm saying? How we know when she was saying daddy? Because the way he was talking, like she was not talking. She could have hit the mute button and said that. Like she knew she was recording this. So when you do stuff maliciously, like she did this out of malicious because she recorded him. She didn't have to record their conversation.
Hold on,
You know what I'm saying?
to you
So
guys.
she did it maliciously. How we don't know? Like he said, I don't remember that. I don't remember her saying that.
Hold
So
on.
she might not have said it. She could have muted the phone and been talking.
Let's
And he
see
did
if
That
I
not
could
can.
be true.
respond to her. Listen,
That could
he
be
didn't
true.
respond to
Because
her
if
like
you
she
listen
said
to it,
that.
that's true.
He
That's
didn't.
true.
Let me point
Listen
out.
to it. Play it back. Yep. Yeah. She got a
Hold on,
point.
he didn't respond yet.
Hold on. Listen, y'all. Did y'all hear Benzino just say in the video he's 55 years old? Well, now
Mhm.
he's 57. So the darker part of this video that we're watching
This
right
happened
now
2 years
was
ago.
recorded 2 years ago. So what
Oh,
happened?
he the same age as me.
So what happened within them 2 years that made this motherfucker want to come out and expose you?
Mm-hmm.
The
Good
But
same.
why
point.
did she record it in the first place? Let's ask
Right,
that.
that's what
You know what
they
I'm saying?
they messy.
Hey,
That's
you
what
know
they
what?
do.
Hold on,
Hey,
we know why she
it,
recorded it. We know exactly why they are recording
Because
it.
she thought she was gonna have something to use against me if they messed around.
Exactly.
Now,
So we
now
know
if
why she
something
did
come out they messed around, then we know why. But if nothing ever come out, she don't have proof they messed around. Then she did it just to be,
Well,
spiteful.
hold on. Let me say this, Miss Laker. If that was the true reason that you just said, she could have dropped this video 2 years ago,
it
got
years
the
ago.
same effect. She waited.
No, listen. Sometimes women, I'm a woman. Tell you,
at the
like
height of
we'll
this when
hold
this shit
on to
came out,
stuff.
though, too. At the
We
height
hold
of
on.
when all this
Listen,
came to.
you don't know what they relationship like been like. Maybe she been trying to holler or be his friend. Like I feel like she been trying to be his friend, be in his life or whatever. And he keep on going from one
Why?
woman to another woman, but don't talk
Why?
to her. Like, okay, what's
Why?
so bad about me? What's so bad about me? He's like, no, ain't nothing wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? You a man, but your body nice and you look. How they got you. What he said was how they got you looking. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Ain't nothing
I
wrong
got
with
that
you.
point.
But yeah,
Are you
we don't
serious?
know. We don't know the
Whoa,
conversations before this.
We
Man,
whoa.
I
don't
don't
know.
seen so many. I don't seen guys let women down easy. Women, whatever. Not no trannies though.
Queen Lake,
I
that's
know men ain't
exactly.
gonna entertain no trannies.
But
I
look,
don't know men
this is
that
the thing.
would.
Okay, Lakers. Check this out. You saying that it still don't explain why you having conversations with an actor
With
that you
a
don't know. You know for a fact that it was a trainee, so you really don't know. You just acting with him. That's a co-worker. Y'all did the movie. Boom. Why are you still talking to this
No, she
person?
didn't. She actually wasn't in the movie. If you already said she wasn't a tranny in the movie, but he said he got experience working with
So
the tranny.
that makes it
So
even worse. So you have no bit. Come on, Queen Lake.
Is y'all not here? Hey,
No,
hold on,
she
listen.
was.
That
She
just
was
like
the
now. Tell
person
me
in the
this.
movie.
And
She was
Joe,
the
I
person
know
in the
you ain't
movie,
talking,
bro.
Joe. Listen to this. So tell me, okay, like, but in Hollywood, they accept any kind of people. You know that. I ain't even doubting whether he might been vicarious. I don't doubt that. But as far he explaining to her why we cannot be in a relationship. That's how I look at it. He
No, but
explaining to her why not.
I
listen to what
Hold on. Let
understand
me say
that
that
one.
in a relationship or a friendship, because and Joe, you
But
can
why
tell
not
a
a
woman
friendship?
one thing.
But
You can
listen, why
tell
not a friendship if he
because he
told the
said the
world
world
that
ain't
he
ready
could?
for that. He said
No,
I
no,
don't
no, no.
have that in my life. He said
time
I'm
out.
okay with y'all. No, he really what he's saying. I'm used to effing with y'all from a distance and y'all people, and I understand y'all better because he come from an era where I come from, and we didn't have all this stuff coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's different to start accepting this stuff. And you heard he say I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a little bit more different, but I'm coming around to it. Because this person, that person. You know what I'm saying? And it takes some getting used to when you ain't been around them kind of people.
let me point out something, right?
Question.
Now, this audio was recorded 2 years ago, but Benzino said that the movie is coming out next month on Tubi. So, did this conversation take before the movie? Like, when was the movie made?
That's what I was saying, bro. Why are they still talk? Why you still have a conversation with this person?
Queen Laker, let me. It's three men on this this panel, right? And I get what you're saying because I'm pretty sure all three of us men have had to let a female down easy, right?
Facts.
But all three of us heterosexual men on this panel would not let a transgender down in that same way.
I understand it, but y'all ain't in their business, they line of work. You know, that's the only reason why I would let the conversation slide, because he's in Hollywood, he's in the music industry, and that's something they have to tolerate.
So then why not just say respectfully, I'm a heterosexual man?
Well, he done said, did you not hear him say that in the conversation? That he said, I'm an alpha male. You know, I don't do this. I don't be into that. But that's what he considered. That's what he considered. That's what he considered. He like, I'm an alpha man. You know, I'm old school. You know, I don't roll like this. He basically said that though.
Listen to what you're saying. He did not say heterosexual. And then, as he said in the conversation, I'm old school. I'm just now getting accustomed to this. I'm just not getting used to it. What is he trying to say? He getting used to? This is like, come on, dude.
Tolerate y'all trying to talk to.
No. Being open with somebody when he's the type of person who has to defend everything because he feels like he has to, based on the public. What he is saying is it's gonna take me a little time to be able to be open with this shit. That's what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
But still, like I said, he just letting her down easy. That's just how I look at it. Like he was just letting her down easy. He didn't want to hurt her feelings. So you know, she might have had. But I don't know.
Okay.
But listen,
Okay,
I don't believe it's not one successful person in the music industry that ain't tapped over to the other side. I don't believe that, whether it's a woman or a man. I don't believe that they have not been with the same sex. I don't believe nobody in the industry. I mean, even athletes. I believe everybody done did some kind of experiment.
I gotta mute you on that bullshit. We not about to. You got fucked up.
You sure will.
If I become successful some kind of way like that,
and I gotta hell nah. Fuck out of here, man.
You gotta be fucked up now.
But have we not heard the stories of people bypassing on their careers because
we have that?
You said you believe all in that field done it. Ain't no all in nothing. Hell no. Now, are there some?
I'm talking about, I believe mostly all the ones that were super successful, not the ones that just like a C class and then they got kicked to the curb. Because a lot of people don't make it, you know, top notch because they won't sacrifice that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So Dave Chappelle got the cheek slid in. Is that what you're saying?
Believe in the whole theory of
No, I see. Now I live down the street from Dave Chappelle, so I don't believe Dave rode that way, and that's the reason why he went crazy. You know, he wouldn't accept certain stuff. You know what I'm saying, and play their game. You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle, a different kind of person.
Okay, Queen Laker, can we just say that all of them are approached by it? Let's not say that they all go through with it.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Approachable. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds a lot better.
That's what I meant. You know what I meant, Joe. You know what I meant, Joe.
I'm like, yo.
You know what I meant, Joe. But I ain't mean like they actually did the act. But you know, most of them had to tolerate like somebody hit. Like you remember when Puff Daddy let it slip out? They had that dildo on the bed when Kevin Hart was hosting that award show, and he go talk about, you know, me and us used to roll around in the bed together.
Pause. Hold up on that one. Hold up on that one.
He did say that.
He did say that. But what did
Kevin was like,
what did Kevin say? What the fuck did we just hear? And they say, yeah, he used to eat all the Fruit Loops on the it was the Frosted Flakes. He used to eat all the Frosted Flakes. Yeah. But like I get what you're saying because to a certain degree, it's all about that power and having something over you to where they feel like they
right.
Mm-hmm.
But this doesn't seem like that because like the only reason why I say that is because if this would have came out when Benzino was like during his height when he was on Love and Hip Hop,
right,
and I get that, but who the fuck is Benzino? right now.
Nobody now, but I just feel like she okay, but I just feel like he was just letting her down, him down easy. That's all I just felt
All
like.
right, fellas.
I really sound like I heard one of my best friend guys talking
Hey,
to a
but check
female that's
this
like trying
out.
to
Check
holler.
this out. Check this out, Miss Laker. This came out right after the Clubhouse shit. Right after and these things came out simultaneously. The incident with his baby mama in the video when he shirt off, going all that shit, going through his emotion, crying. That came out. Then the situation, the hotel came out first. Then
Yeah, they just trying to emphasize that he
boom.
might be crossing over the other side.
But listen, but then he got
Didn't they
on.
say
Then he
this
got
shit
on
on
Club.
Love and Hip Hop?
I don't know. I don't be watching.
I
No
don't remember that on there.
I think they was insinuating on Love and like before he left that month because he was on for a couple of seasons. He dropped out. I think they were. I know Jocelyn said it that he was messing with dudes and he liked dildos in the butt.
So
Well, they
that's
might do like
okay.
some people, and they still think they straight because they do that.
So
Well, we know
so
they not,
that's why he's
and
trying to
that's
get
what I'm saying. The
comfortable
way they look
with the
at things compared to what we
transgender.
look at it is
Because
different.
to them,
You know,
to him,
the
a
Hollywood
transgender is
people.
not being gay.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Them people in Hollywood look at things totally different than we do on our, that's not in that life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't how I party. I ain't finna party like that.
Them
No,
niggas
you ain't
gay as
sticking nothing
fuck.
in my behind. Right,
You ain't
that's
sticking
gay.
shit in
Right.
my ass, nigga. You got me
Facts.
fucked up.
You said
It's real.
I didn't
It's
even let my
real.
mama stick the thermometer in there when I
Hey,
was a
it's Queen
kid.
Lake. That's what I'm saying. It's real simple. I'm talking to a female that I like. Okay, I haven't seen her genitalia, and she tell me she got a dick. Oh, okay, I don't fuck with you no more. Like it's real
Peace
simple.
out.
I'm not finna be like, oh well,
Right.
how would the world think about? I don't give a fuck. How do I think about it? Nah, baby, you got a dick between them legs. All right, I'll let you.
Fuck
But
Like
they
that.
it's real
like
simple.
like I said, we different than them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't look at it stuff
Yeah,
like
because we
that.
heterosexual.
We're totally straight all the way heterosexual. Them in Hollywood is a little hetero. Half hetero and half not. That's what it is.
It goes back to what we said. I feel he bi curious. That's it. I don't feel he
Yeah.
bisexual. I just feel he bi curious. That's
Nah,
it.
I
And then
think
you know how
he's
many
trying to
men
find him
work
a
they
tranny that can
all worry about
pass.
that.
He
No,
trying to
yeah,
find him a
they be
tranny that can
wondering like,
pass.
well, dad, do they do it different because they want to be a woman? Like a lot of people fall victim to that and end up messing
Yo,
around
I'm
with people like
feeling
that because of that.
uncomfortable. That shit is.
Because I
You
don't think like that. I don't
fucking
give a
my
fuck.
high off right
You
now.
know what I mean? I'm rolling up now. This shit crazy.
Yeah. Yo, I'm about to. Come on, man.
Think about it. Honestly, on the cool, if he is or if he ain't, I
Yeah,
really
that's what I'm
don't give
saying.
a
Like,
fuck.
man, come on,
Yeah,
man.
I know. That's
Man,
what I be
that
mad
shit
about.
don't make
Like,
no
we don't
sense.
care. Nowadays, it's cool to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Back when we was Nazi, he old school like me. Like I said, I was born in '64. We the same age now, because that's how old I am now. To my birthday in July, then I'll be 58.
People
But the
got lips
thing
for this shit.
is, yeah, right. It was no such thing as, men dressing like that. And like you say, it was in the closet for so many years. You didn't tell nobody if you was like that. Even if a man was like that, he still married a woman and had children. You know what I'm
That's
saying? 'Cause,
why I
like, it's a
tell.
lot of men that's like our days now getting divorces and being with the man. And I was like, wow, for 34 years you was married to a woman and had kids and grandchildren, but now like Bruce Jenner, I think he actually older than me. Like, how he gonna tell me he's wearing panties underneath his shorts at the Olympics? You know what I'm saying? Like, wow.
Man, you
But
be
Queen
really
Laker,
following this shit, huh?
that's why it sounds like that's what he was saying. Like I'm old school and I'm not used to this, but like this is
Yeah.
something because honestly, I know a whole bunch of old school dudes, and if I've talked to them about certain shit like this, because okay, prime example. Okay, before I got my car, right, I was riding a door bus, and I was on the bus and I was talking to this old school dude. He was telling me about this female he just talked to. And he was talking to her. He was telling me the whole story just like an old school nigga would, right? He was like,
Right.
yeah, this bitch was bad. She what the woo, and I met her and I walked up to her and woo. And then the nigga face changed and he was like, and the bitch told me she had a dick. I said, bitch, if you don't get out my face, I'm gonna cut the shit. So, like that nigga whole demeanor changed because them niggas is not like, come on, them niggas don't care
Oh
about letting you
shit,
down easy. You
man.
know that, man.
Hey, Joe.
God
Joe, what had
damn.
they done so far? What had happened so far between them? Nothing. Like, what happened, Joe?
He was just talking to him, and before he asked her for a number, and she said before I give it, she said honestly, she was cool with it. She was like, before I give you my number, I just want to let you know I'm a transgender. And she was like, what the fuck does that mean? You a transmission? And he was like, I'm actually a man, but I
Yo,
look like a woman. He was like, bitch, if you don't get out the fuck out of my face, you hoe nigga, I'm gonna slap the shit out you.
as
Old
you
niggas
should.
don't play that shit.
Right.
Man, look,
Exactly.
That's so funny.
So that's like when me and my husband used to be out, and I can spot one a mile away. I don't care how fine they are. I can tell one. You know what I'm saying? And I tell him, I'm like, "Oh, that's a pretty man, boy." He's like, "Where?" I'm like, "Right there." He's like, "You lying?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm
Yeah.
not." I'm like, "Oh my god." He's like, "I'm so
see,
glad I'm married."
hey, I look at it like, what happens if you meet some female and you think she a female and she don't tell you, and then you have feelings for her, and then she just drop that shit on you? Like, you gotta kill that hoe, right?
No, what about the one? Yeah, you should. What about the
What?
ones that
Pause.
people
Hold up,
marry
hold
and
up.
be with, and
Did
they
you
think they just
say
can't have children? You know?
yo, don't get the homie channel strike.
Oh no, no, oh, okay, my fault. I
Yeah.
was talking
You
about
gotta watch the
allegedly.
words we
Yeah,
saying.
you're
Allegedly.
right. And I
No,
was actually talking about poodles because sometimes they look like pugs, but then they full blooded
Right.
poodles and you don't really want them, so you got to drown them in the bathtub allegedly.
allegedly.
But what about one that had the whole ride cut off and put a mini blind in place of it?
You still had a ride at first.
Right.
I know, but what happens? They don't tell you because a
Well,
lot
then,
of them don't tell
see,
you. They just
I
end
can't
up
talk. I'm
saying
going on mute.
Yeah.
they end up telling you, "I just can't have children." Now you got to worry about the women that can't have children nowadays. Like, okay, why you can't have kids?
Facts.
Oh, so I know. Ooh, you know what? I have nothing to say on this.
Yeah, you got to.
Because it's a couple of.
Joey, what's up, Joe? You married, man? You got a girl? What's up?
No, I got 6 kids though.
Okay. But you still in the dating field, right?
Nah, not really.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm to the point to where like I really only fuck with people that I have known in that type of
In
way.
real life.
Especially after
Right.
Candy, after Candy, that shit kind of. I was like, nah, bro.
Hold on, even if he is single, he ain't finna say it on YouTube. Right.
Oh, fuck.
Now, y'all,
Nobody else trying to talk to me.
I want to
Look,
say something else. I
fuck
want to
all that
address
shit.
something. Hold on. I want to address something because I heard somebody say on YouTube earlier today. It kind of fucked me up who the person was because I kind of fucked with the person. And I just want to
Mm.
set the record straight for straight niggas, homie. A straight man would never compare a man having sex with a woman in her butt to a man having sex with a man in his butt.
Hell
Oh,
no.
who did
That
that? Oh,
That
what
Yo,
happened?
yo,
Who was
yo,
that
that?
hood,
shit
yo,
imply.
hood, don't, yo, hood, you don't even got to say the name. I already know who
That's
you
going
look,
talking.
for from creamy
look,
peanut butter to sticky cakey
look.
peanut butter.
There, there's, look,
Yo,
there's,
I'm about to hit these sound effects on the
there's
DJ. You know
nothing
my
that a man can't do to a woman. Okay? So I
what
don't let
the
nobody paint that narrative that if a man
right.
hits
Yeah,
a
that's
woman from
crazy.
the back, he'll hit a man from the back because that's one of the biggest
I
myths
heard somebody say that too before.
ever said.
Yeah, I'm like, that's some gay ass shit. Man. Fuck out of here.
But
But
you know what? I've heard a niggas and it's along the same stupid ass bullshit ass gay rash. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get your channel here, but it's around the same lines of the stuff that is kind of rationalizing that behavior. Like I've heard a dude on live said it's cool if my female sticks her finger in my ass.
Yeah, right.
no,
Like
let me
what
tell you
the
this.
fuck?
My husband would not even let
What
me
the
rub
fuck?
past middle of his back. I could not rub below his back.
Bro,
Like
you're not
that's
gonna
where I
touch my
stopped at.
ass.
Right.
Right, you
Like
can't
what
touch,
the
and,
fuck?
that's my husband always say. And you know what? Let me tell you, I have a two. One of my gay friends, he committed suicide last year. But
Oh, that,
listen, and he
oh,
always
that
said
shit
he
is.
was like, if a man ever let you touch,
What the fuck was
he's
that?
stupid. Oh,
First time I
Yeah.
with the sound effects.
he always say if you want to be with a man and you want to know if he would go that way, that's what his
Touch
thing was
booty.
like. Touch his behind, yeah, touch his behind
Yeah.
and see what he do.
But you can't do that with some people because like I've actually almost hit a female because she did this shit.
But look, Miss Naked, the same way he said that about touching, real men feel the same way about conversation. We not
Right.
sitting on the phone
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
and
I
just
know,
Right.
cause listen, my husband wouldn't even hold a conversation with my gay friends. He would
and
not.
once
He
whenever
wouldn't even sit in the same. If they came over and we was in the living room,
I
he would
know
get
he
up and
would.
walk out the living room. He
He'd be
look,
wouldn't even
like,
sit
"Hey,
in the.
tell that gay
whatever
motherfucker to get his ass off my
look,
sofa."
whatever I gotta say to this motherfucker, hey, whatever I gotta say to this motherfucker, I'ma say it and we getting off the phone, my nigga.
Facts.
That's all, my nigga. I call for one
Not,
lead.
We not finna have a conversation
hold
about
up,
your
listen.
body.
Even when my husband would answer my phone and they would call and they'd be like, "Hey," he was like, "Don't hate me. Hit your toes on the phone." He's like, "Don't hate me."
So
I'm
you
like, "Why
know
you
his
so
man. Like,
mean?"
this shit
Right.
a no go, my nigga. It's a no go.
But this nigga
Right.
show ain't finna have no conversation about his body.
Right. Like, why
Like
you
that shit
talk?
not finna come up.
That's. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga?
Like
You
the
all
most I can see
personal on
is
it, nigga.
say my nigga, I've been at the gym, nigga hitting 250. Oh shit, yeah. Oh yeah, nigga.
Yep. Yep.
Like I can see having a conversation like that, but oh yeah, your body is no,
Man, they
guy.
got you looking like a real woman around this motherfucker. What the fuck?
But listen, I would compliment a woman on her body, and I don't go that
No,
way.
you
If
a
she got a
You
nice
a
woman.
body,
woman.
she got
That's
a nice
different. It's different
Exactly.
body.
with women. It's
Man,
different with
men
women.
and women are two different alike,
Mhm.
my nigga. Like you cannot say what you do as a woman, we will do as men. Like you should know that, Miss
Right.
Naked.
There's a way to
Right.
big up a dude, but we just don't do it like that. Like I can see,
Yeah, I know,
okay,
I
I
know.
see you
I'm just
doing your
saying though,
thing.
like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
does things.
You know
Hey,
what
if
I
a
mean?
nigga say you a fly ass nigga, you better run with that compliment because that's the best you gonna get.
Yeah,
Facts.
if a nigga come to you and say, man, your body looking right. Nah, that's not
What?
right.
Man, you better
What,
sock
nigga?
that nigga
It's not
quick,
right.
Like,
nigga.
what the fuck,
Like, what
nigga?
the fuck? Yeah. After you say your
Hold
body,
on,
you
look,
supposed
hold
to
on,
say,
hold on,
yeah,
hold on.
your
A
body.
man walk up to you like, "You sure been doing those squats, haven't you?"
I'm taking
Boy,
off.
Oh
None
no.
of that
hey,
right
hold on. Hey, Hood,
off.
is this video, is she gonna answer him after she said the daddy shit?
Say that
Yeah, he
again.
ain't.
Oh,
The video that,
hey, he claimed he didn't hear the daddy part. She said daddy like 3 times.
okay, run the video because I want to hear that.
All right.
Not thinking about me and what I could be going through. That's not fair. Because people are cruel and my world would be finished. I would be done. I would what
Do you guys see this app right here? It's called Audible. There's actually a better way to make money on Amazon other than selling physical products. And actually, it's using Audible. If you don't know what Audible is, it's actually owned by Amazon, which
what little I'm trying to get back now, what little I'm trying to get Zeno back into the thing now, I'd be done. Like, but that's not what the world's gonna think. They're gonna be like, man,
How do we even know that he was
They,
Oh my
in on
God.
that
Hey,
hold on.
Benzino.
They
What's up?
motherfucking pictures
I'm a
of him.
big fan of your music.
Appreciate that.
Now this is him.
Like, bitch, I don't like your music, bitch. Don't you ever in your life, you fat, strong man, don't you ever try to come for Queer again. I'm going to beat you, okay? You Minecraft character, don't you ever come for my queen. For I tell you, on game, on game, on
Gang?
game.
On which gang? Sissy
On
gang?
my, don't worry about all that, Strongy. Don't worry about all that. Just know, talk to Coy and say some of you want clout. You want clout. You see my girl. You see she on
Oh
Yo,
man,
Billboard.
this
what
You
the
happened
mad
first
to
cause
time I
you
the
an
seen
world,
this
old
shit.
man? What
ass.
happened,
Nobody
man?
listen
God,
to
what
you. You
happened?
played out.
What
You niggas
happened, man?
outdated.
What the fuck happened,
You
man?
niggas outdated. Nobody
Oh
listen
my
to you.
God, man.
Name a Benzino hit.
On game.
Name a Benzino hit. We don't know that. You
Rock the
mad. It's
party.
no more
Rock the
parties.
Rock the party was a big song.
Bitch, yo, that old ass shit, bitch. My
Because I'm
grandmama,
old. I'm
grandmama
old.
know that
I'm old
song,
because
huh?
I'm old.
My grandmama know that song. We don't give a about no rock the party, you old bitch. But you little strong little man. You don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like I said, stop using Koi for clout because she moved on. You're not her daddy. She don't like you. Scrongy. She don't like
Up, man. What happened to you, bro? To
that.
you, man. What happened to you?
Koi, she was doing good by herself. She was by herself, you know, living life, living lavish with no more parties. But there was strong, ugly ass trying to say some shit. For some, she said something first. You should never say nothing.
I can't even because my ex ain't on your thing, so I
You
can't even get
can't.
rid of
I'm
you.
here,
I
and
know
you
I can't
can't.
get rid of you.
You
I
mind
would have to
crab
shut down
bitch.
the whole thing.
You mind crab bitch. I make you end this live.
Man.
You scrongy.
Where your father at, man?
He downstairs.
Can I talk to him?
No, you too
Talk
strong.
to him.
I mean, let me tell you. Why do you feel like you
I
need
need
to
to talk to him
about
because
Corey?
I need to ask him. I need to ask him what went wrong with you, yo.
This why they put the
What
video
went
out
wrong
because
with
of
me?
this.
Like what?
Yo,
What
this
happened?
shit.
Talk to me.
I ain't never
What
seen
went
it.
wrong with me?
Look
What
at what you saying. Look at what you on here saying a whole bunch of disrespectful shit.
Because you keep coming for Coy Lorraine, okay? She not Benzino doing her. Her name is
Go
Coy
get your father. Go
Lorraine.
get. I want to talk. I want to talk.
He
Yeah, what's your name?
downstairs. He
What's your
downstairs
name?
being a
What's your name?
father. He
What's your
downstairs
name?
being a
What's your
father.
name? Alante.
What you doing? What you doing, Benzini?
What's your name?
What you doing, big strong?
Alante,
You
go
big
get your father.
strong, bitch.
Zalante.
Bitch, look at your
Zalante,
jawline.
go
Bitch,
get your father.
you look like my hamster.
Zalante.
Bitch, bitch you look like my hamster, you old man.
You mad because your panties are in a bunch, Zalante?
Oh my God.
Did I
You
make it
old bitch.
Are your
You
panties
little
in a bunch,
old
Zalante?
bitch. You too old to be talking like that, oldie.
Zalante?
You
gonna
too
throw
old to be talking
marshmallows
like
at
that,
me,
Strongy.
Zalante?
How many push-ups you do a day?
Bro, this shit funny as fuck.
Benson 315, Zalante. Now choke your little pussy ass out.
Yo, I can't hold it.
Don't pull out the Glocky. Don't pull out the
He called
Glocky.
that nigga Minecraft character.
Don't. You're not friends. You're not
friends.
friends.
You are with me, my nigga. You are.
Like I said, don't talk about Coy Lorraine again, okay?
All right. I hear you.
You're not gonna talk about her, you big strong bitch?
No, I won't.
Yeah. Cause I might not be strong like you, but I got a Glock 9 in the back.
I know.
Yeah. Be scared, ho. Now I'm gonna leave this live.
I'm shaking in my
when
boots.
I leave this live, you better not say old man, okay?
Thank you, Zalante.
Okay? When I leave
Look,
this live, you better
can you
not say
please tell them to stop saying strong?
little hamster. Bitch, you look like my hamster, bitch. Little hamster that died. You look like him. Old ass bitch.
Yo, this shit is funny as hell.
Hey, I fuck with you, yo. I fuck
Y'all
with you.
stream no more parties. Stream no more parties. Get it to number one.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post no more parties tonight for you, Zalante.
Don't post. You don't get no. Ain't shit active on your shit, old man.
Huh?
How about some you gonna post shit? What that gonna do?
All right, so what you want me to do? What you want me to do? You told me to stream it,
I
right?
want you to call Coy Ray and apologize. Apologize for instead of being there for her, you out here lifting weights and being with the old smoking cigarettes. You out here with the old man smoking cigarettes and lifting weights, but you not in your daughter's life, bitch. It ain't funny.
Apologize for being so strong.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Bro, where's this nigga neck at, though?
Okay. All right. And take that outfit off. Looks like you finna go hunting. Old ass man.
Oh, this shit funny as hell.
A little bit of blunt.
Are you done?
That nigga gonna burn his fingertips.
Oh,
that's a joint in a cigar. Oh, that nigga. Strong ass.
That's still funny as hell.
That nigga Minecraft. Nigga got a blockhead.
Like, it's called a mine shaft. Minecraft.
Hey, I kind of feel bad though. That nigga going through it though, nigga. The whole
He definitely going through it, bro. Hey man, I don't like to kick no motherfucker when he down, man. So, like I say, I don't know that nigga. I don't care. You got to deal with the
strong. He can take it. He's strong.
Facts. Hey, you know what? You never know, Benzino, man. It's probably all play.
That nigga said, "Go get your father."
This may all be a play.
What the fuck?
All around.
Okay. That's the same way they feel about that nigga Polar. They go get your daddy. Where you go wrong at, you can't.
Right.
Oh shit.
And he say, my daddy downstairs being a father, you upstairs lifting weights, which is strong.
Yo.
Bro, I don't know why that shit was so funny to me.
Oh man, them niggas is funny, low key, my nigga. But niggas
Yeah.
don't leave him alone though, man, because nigga, you see what they do, my nigga. They'll either try to twist you up, or
Yep.
if you are involved with their ass, they gonna time your ass out.
Yep.
Man,
Man, it
he's
said
cool with Bobby
Benzino.
Valentino.
Said Benzino goes off on 50 Cent over Instagram. Man, you got that footage?
Yeah, that nigga hot. He went off on 50 on we just watched it on Queen Flip shit. Unless he did another video. Shit, he damn near had a heart attack on Clean Flip shit talking about 50. Nigga veins start poking out his neck or some other shit.
Say, how does he swallow food with no neck?
Pause.
I gotta ask you guys, man. Hey, y'all checked out the MHB audio. What y'all think about that nigga?
What I seen? All I saw was that video of the one you made. That shit was funny as hell.
What do y'all
I
think?
ain't,
The nigga said that him and his baby mama Ben had problems. What he say? They been had problems and she caught him cheating on her with his daughter in a motel or some shit.
You what?
oh yeah,
Allegedly?
I did read that part. Oh shit. What the
Allegedly?
fuck?
Fuck Reed, did you hear the nigga say it?
No, I did not hear him say it, bro. Oh,
Oh man, y'all tripping, man. How y'all ain't hear that shit?
I didn't hear that, man. You know,
Bro,
niggas
I
get
don't mess
money.
with like I don't pay no attention to that dude.
All right, well, I'm about to play the video. Y'all know how I rock, and I want to hear how y'all niggas think about this shit.
Ah man.
Hey, what's so cold is he did another video where he supposed to have called his daughter, right, to show how good their relationship was. And when he called, he didn't have the number. The number didn't even work, my nigga. No good.
God damn.
So this nigga say my baby mama got mad because I had relations with my daughter.
Facts, Mr. Goldie. All promotion for
I'm
him.
about to let you play. I'm about to let you niggas hear what y'all own is. Y'all tell me what y'all hear. Where that shit at?
Yeah, I think it's all promotional for that nigga Benzino though. He may be. They said that movie coming out. That nigga probably working on the single or some shit, comeback record or something.
Hey Isha, how you doing? So what you think he promoting?
He said then Hood said the movie coming out. I guess whatever movie he was working on. That movie supposed to be coming out next month. I guess. I
Is it
don't know.
coming out in theaters?
Hell nah. That shit gonna be on an app. I think it's the Tubi shit.
Ah man, so you selling your butthole for an app? Ah man, that ain't strong. That ain't
Man,
strong at all. What the
yo, what is sound effects?
fuck? Is it went down. He didn't sell his ass for Netflix? What the
God
fuck?
damn.
It's an
That
app.
ain't even Netflix, nigga.
Yo, ass.
All right,
Boy.
so I'm about to play this, y'all. Y'all check this shit out.
Yo, what is this nigga? Yo, the Hood is funny as hell. Why that nigga? What's that nigga? The cowardly lion off of the wheels and shit. God damn.
If you leave, then I can't leave. He's gonna try to put his hands on me.
And get your facts right, my brother. Get your facts right now. She is not my first baby mama. She's not my first baby mama. My oldest daughter name is Diamond. Matter of fact, let me call daddy daughter and put on camera so she can say hi to the camera. My oldest daughter is Diamond. My baby mama was pissed off because I had cheated on her and she caught me at the hotel with Diamond. She been mad about that. See, it's a lot went down that you guys don't know. My oldest daughter is Diamond. My baby mama was pissed off because I had cheated on her and she caught me at the hotel with Diamond. My oldest daughter is Diamond. My baby mama was pissed off because I had cheated on her and she caught me at the hotel with Diamond. My oldest.
What's his older daughter's name? And where he cheated with who and got caught where?
So I have no comment on this because I don't think my opinion on it would be counter. I mean, would be with your opinion.
Right.
Because I feel I hear what he's saying, and I feel like he's saying something totally different than probably what you were
You can
trying to
get,
say.
nigga,
So go ahead.
you can get
So
your
go
own opinion,
now,
nigga.
but go ahead and get your jokes out though. I ain't gonna stop you for getting your jokes out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
That
You know,
shit fool.
fuck this nigga forever. So you know how that.
Yeah. Nah, well, like if I'm being honest, I feel like what he trying to say is he got caught fucking some bitch named Diamond, and so because his baby mama was such a bitch, she named her daughter Diamond, so this nigga would like
Well,
have to
how you
live
get
with
all that from that?
But
Where the fuck
you want to know how I got that from that? Because one of my son's name is Joseph, and she did that shit because she was pissed off at me.
So
And
took your scenario and threw it on this nigga?
nah, because okay, hold on, listen. No, because listen to what I'm saying. And I'm saying, like, hold on, let me finish. My son's name is Joseph, right? But he's not really my son. So because she was pissed off at some shit, she named her child after me, just so that her real baby daddy, would be pissed off every time she'd have to call her son. So I can see kind of what he's saying because some adults and parents do fuck stupid shit like that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: he don't have a baby mama and a daughter named Diamond. He has a daughter named Diamond, and I don't know where you getting. He got a girlfriend named Diamond from because that's not what this
Now
nigga.
he say she
He
called him. He
no,
say
he
she
said he
called him
was
cheating at
fucking.
the
He
hotel.
called him cheating at the hotel. His
With
daughter's
Diamond.
name is no. His daughter's name Diamond, but his baby mama called him cheating at the hotel with
With
his
Diamond.
daughter. You know, not with her with the like he was cheating with her. Like baby, like the baby was there and he was fucking a bitch. But his,
Oh,
you know
that's
what I'm
what you
saying?
got. See, I got something different.
Yeah, bro. I don't know.
You thinking that he was with another bra but had his child there at the room with her?
Yeah, I think he was fucking abroad, and his daughter, who's named Diamond, was like there. I mean, he said he was at a hotel. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Could have been a double bed or whatever. Nigga he fucking a bitch in the bed, the baby over there on the other bed. I don't know.
Hey,
Nah,
that's cold game though, nigga. She sitting there watching y'all get one off in the motel, nigga.
that ain't called game. Hood. Come on.
That's some fucked up parenting. Like, what the fuck
You
are you
would you
doing?
would not want your
Yeah, like what the fuck? You got your little baby over
but
there or
get your jokes.
whatever,
That's my
or
fault. Come on, man.
but how it could have been? I don't know. Shit. I,
Nah,
but I
hood,
think
get
he
the jokes
lying
out,
too.
bro.
I think he lying. I think he lying. I think he was lying. I think he was at the hotel with a girl named Diamond. He was cheating, and that was it. And like you said, dude, he may have a daughter that's named Diamond, but that nigga lying. I think he was at the club. I mean, at the hotel, fucking a bitch named Diamond, and his girl found out. You at the club? You at the hotel? Fucking this bitch named Diamond? Nah, bitch. I'm here with the baby. Shut the fuck up, nigga. But I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga.
Get your jokes out, hood. No, you don't like that,
Hold
nigga.
up.
I see somebody else taught him. What that nigga got? Cyber? What is he? A blogger blood or something?
I seen Miss Laker come back. What's up, Miss Laker?
Fuck out here with that nigga.
Miss Laker, your Wi-Fi not strong.
Yo, it's Thursday, man. God damn it. Crazy Thursday,
Told you,
man.
your Wi-Fi wasn't strong, and you go hit them waste Wi-Fi.
That shit is wild.
So it's a consensus, right? He's a tranny lover.
Who? Oh,
Benzino.
I don't know what the fuck that nigga is. I don't care.
I really don't care, but I mean,
I don't
since the
care,
topic.
but if I was to give my opinion on the situation, I just think he bi curious and maybe he did do something that he just don't want to get out. But hey, I don't know. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
Laker.
I don't care what the fuck that nigga doing. He could be up in the bed with a goddamn deer and shit with motherfucking rain slippers on. Bitch ass nigga, I don't give a fuck.
What you eat don't make me shit, nigga.
Facts.
Who y'all talking about? MHB?
Yeah, Roosevelt.
Yeah, Roosevelt.
Cookie Brisby, basically.
What'd you call him?
Cookie Brisby, my nigga. Crack
Pookie.
him
Hey, hey, you know that one on Training Day? I was waiting on you to come out with that one with his face on it. Yes. I didn't know you get wet. I know you was in the shower. Yeah.
Legendary.
nigga apartment, 500 a month. He over there struggling, nigga.
Man.
That shit crazy. It's all bad for that nigga.
Well, he ain't getting the views like he used to.
Well, you know
No,
they
he
took his they took his
Wow.
took his channel
monetization
down.
for a while.
Oh shit.
I think he lost it for 30 days or a week or some shit.
Then he trying to sell that old Hummer. I got that same year Hummer, and ain't no way in heck I'm gonna be trying to sell it.
A Hummer, my nigga. A Hummer. Okay, God. Well, shit.
Yeah, I
I
got
ain't.
3 Hummers, but still, ain't nobody. You're not gonna get. They not even worth that much as what you pay for them. You know what I'm saying? They don't because they don't. Only reason why I hold on to mine is because they just started back making them again. But plus I don't like getting rid of my cars. But anyway, he trying to sell that one that's all beat up and stuff that he did at buy here pay here. So boy, that Hummer ain't even worth that much. Get the heck out of here.
He
And then
breaking
you see he
down.
don't have all them video games and stuff no more. He done pawned all that stuff. He ain't showing all the TVs in the
And
bathroom.
that girl, and that chain he got out the pawn shop with the PPP loan is gone.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
everything. Man, he don't have nothing no
Yo.
more. That's why he ain't showing everything in the apartment like he used to be.
Hey, why you
Man.
think on his daughter's birthday he didn't buy her nothing and couldn't even feed her? Nigga, thank God his
Oh,
viewers cash apps in.
yeah, what
Wow.
about that? That's the most embarrassing thing. Hold up.
Man.
You holler that you make $8,000 to $10,000 a month, right? And then he did a show, I think, because I be watching Mirror sometimes, but I don't watch his, where he went and bought, like he said, $600 or $700 worth of caps or hats or something. Like, what? That man, who would spend that much money on some hats? Like, what the heck for what? You ain't going nowhere you don't. They ain't gonna make you look no better. Ain't nobody girl wanna holler at you no more because you got a hat on. You get the heck out of here. Oh my goodness gracious. But when that's been really embarrassing when you said that your daughter didn't want to eat no eggs and rice. So I ain't got no money to feed you. So you took up because somebody cash app you money off the YouTube. Like
God
that's the most.
damn.
I'm like, where is
Crazy.
you embarrassed? Like in
Hey,
2 or 3 months.
and then he went on and said, "Yeah, my daughter, she like to eat chicken nuggets and chicken patties." I'm like, "Nigga, you can't afford no chicken patties, nigga.
Wow,
The
damn, boy.
heck, bro?
What's
You
up
used to
with
go to
that, man?
Save a lot and get
You
you
can
some
get a
cheap
bag of chicken patties from name brand for
Walmart,
like $6 a bag, nigga.
Facts.
right? And get
Oh,
like
man.
12 patties in there so she can eat 2 a day for 6 days.
Niggas don't
Man,
understand
that's
that nigga doing
insane.
all bad with
Wow, bro.
that low, my
And then
nigga.
I don't know how he gonna get the daughter. If anything, he can't get child support for her unless she's still in school. Then the mother can have to pay child support. But what he's trying to do is get the child support that he owed amended. The reason why he wanted her with him, because then it get taken off of some of what his arrears. But you get your child when she's 18 because she don't want to follow rules for her mama say. Get the heck out of here. And he got the nerve to be calling other women ugly. Man, that I thought that was a one of those Ken Barbie dolls when I saw it. I'm like, that's a real one? Oh my goodness. She looked it horrific.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all want to laugh? It's this new YouTuber that I came across, and I actually reached out to him, and I'm gonna definitely bring him on the show real soon. Man, when I say he be on MHB ass and the shit be funny, my nigga, this
Is it
nigga.
that little young guy?
Nah, this is an older kid. I'm about to play some of his video
Let me
right now.
see.
I
Let's
want y'all
see.
to listen. I want y'all to listen and check this nigga out.
Let's get it. This is my response video to most corniest blogger, aka MHD's nuts, nigga. Hold on, check me out. Let me get in MHB fashion so we can build an even playing field so he ain't gonna say I did no cheating or nothing like that. Hold on.
Why is he at the washateria?
Yeah, I seen this. I see him. Watch this.
Who sit halfway across the room to talk about who he looked better than? Nigga, please, nigga, what is wrong with you? You really have some deep-rooted psychological issues. It's looking like
Nah, he's
insecurity.
not at the washateria. He's at his
Nigga,
apartment. He just has.
How
That's
do
an
you
apartment
have
building with a
any room to
washroom,
talk
man.
about how
Nah,
anybody,
that's not a
any other
washroom. That's
man
just in a
looks when
den.
ain't nobody seen you in front of a
Think
camera
so?
just like this here
Yeah, I
Yeah,
without
think
a
so.
face mask
Yeah.
on, nigga, over your face,
technical
bitch?
wash
You
and
big
dry
off
is a
fucking polar
sofa.
bear, nigga. Your whole style.
No,
Hold on.
that looked like a stove right there
Guys,
next to it.
start,
That's
nigga.
a stove and a dryer.
Stove in the dryer. Yeah.
Hey, listen, he's the maintenance man in this apartment complex, so most likely he's either fixing on that or
Okay.
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Or he in the
Is
storage room
bitten,
where they
nigga. You
keep
bite off
stuff
every
at.
fucking body. Everything you do that has any repeat value, any bit of drip in it, is stolen. Nigga, you even stole bow your head, nigga. You don't think I know where you got that from? You got that from Question Everything. Nigga, he been saying bow your head. You got that from him. You biting ass, corny ass nigga. The nerve of a nigga who sit like this in front of a goddamn camera on one of their grandmother's wicker chairs from 1974, nigga, you got some motherfucking nerve. Talk about what you got going on in life. If you ain't upgraded them goddamn chairs, you sitting around eating cereal, crackers and jelly, and motherfucking Ruffles potato chips for breakfast, nigga, you need to grow the fuck up. Sitting around eating potato chips for breakfast. What type of nigga the fuck you got going on in your life? Let's talk about what anybody else is doing until you graduate from eating goddamn Ruffles potato chips and shit for goddamn breakfast. What the fuck is wrong with you? Nigga, you lame as fuck. And it's really hurt me to do this, but I'm really starting to see more and more of the type of nigga you really is. You one of them niggas that think a whole bunch of lame shit they doing is cool, and it's not. It's lame as fuck. You don't have nothing going on. Who in their right mind think making over 20 goddamn kids and taking care of one of them is doing something in life? Who thinks that's something to brag on? Who thinks it's cool to sit around and holler at motherfucking women on goddamn YouTube channel who don't live nowhere near you and tell them to jump in your inbox and give you their Instagram so you can try to holler at them? Who thinks it's cool to go around and make they moderators fucking sexual objects like they owe you something for making them a moderator on your little bullshit ass YouTube channel that got nothing going on? Nigga, you is lame as fuck. See, you the type of nigga that looks smart on dumb niggas, but then when they get around somebody smart, look dumb as fuck. Cause that shit's not cool as fuck. Ain't nobody with no type of goddamn money. If you getting $6,000 to $8,000 YouTube checks, the first thing you should have went and did is upgraded that dining room set. Cause I understand you might have furniture in the motherfucking house, but it's not. That's just any goddamn thing. Anybody can get some fucking
He
furniture,
should have
but
bought
you
him
still
a
sitting on
fucking
wicker
real
chairs
home and shit.
in the
Stop
motherfucking
playing.
house in 2022. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You need to grow the fuck up in life. And for a nigga without a
Rich
whole
ass
lot of
nigga got all that money
responsibilities,
and bought a
no
bunch of
job,
bullshit.
don't take care of no goddamn
But that's the
kids.
point.
You
He
should be
never
traveling
made
all
that
around the
kind of money
motherfucking world. We should have
buying.
seen you at the Eiffel Tower by
Yeah,
now,
he
my
was
nigga.
faking.
We should have seen you down in Cozumel, Mexico, with your motherfucking toes off in the sand. But yet and still, here you is talking about how other women look in a whole bunch of cities you don't never go to, don't never be at, and ain't say nothing about a bitch in St. Louis. Couldn't call one up. You got all the hoes in St. Louis want to fuck me, but yet and still, you couldn't put one hoe on FaceTime like a fucking man. That's why you did what you did, because you got your fucking feelings hurt. He said, God damn, man, I ain't never had a pretty bitch like that. Can't get a bitch in fucking beauty pageants and shit. I'm fucking these hood rats. I see what type of hoes you surrounded yourself with, but who you got beef with? You got beef with bitches with bonnets on their motherfucking head. We don't do none of that around here. That bitch is beneath me. Never would I associate somebody that even associate somebody like that. So we see what type of hood booger activities you have going on. And any woman to sit around and let you talk to them the way you talk or claim to talk is a goddamn fool and can't got too much of nothing going on in goddamn life. Because you've been trying to crack the same hoes on YouTube for like 2 decades now and it's gotten nowhere. You got imaginary bitches.
Ain't that
You got
hood the reason why I told you
imaginary
I left?
fucking
I ain't
hoes,
like how
and
he
you getting
talked to women.
imaginary fucking pussy because you did all that capping and you couldn't show not one fucking bitch, bro. That's fucking sad. And for a nigga to sit around and talk about handsome, I look better than this nigga. I look young for my motherfucking age. I got smooth skin. Now you just one of them old prison ass niggas that shave their fucking face to look fucking younger. Oldest trick in the book. You're not slick. You shave all your fucking face off, got them long ass, stupid ass dreads down your fucking back, and even had the motherfucking nerve to get any type of goddamn style or anything.
Hold on,
Just
you
put them down your
guys.
fucking back, rubbing.
Actually, I played the wrong video, y'all. My bad. He on that nigga head on that video as well. Y'all go check it out if y'all like that. But this is the one I want you guys to check out. This is the one that had me dying. Again, I just came across this dude channel a few days ago, so I got the videos confused, but this is the one that had me rolled.
Sylvester,
Let the same guy.
Sylvester, you got
Yeah.
some explaining to do. So apparently, for me working in an apartment complex, I done figured out how to get another free apartment. Because I done got me a 3-bedroom apartment, decked it out, laid it out, fully furnished it, and rented it and living rent-free in your head. I see that.
I
see
know that's
that.
right.
You're a big man. You mad about that. That got under your skin. You know why I got under your skin? Because it was the truth. The truth hurts. It does.
Amen.
Same thing that makes you laugh, makes you cry.
Make you cry.
Look at you now. Look at you now.
Right.
So actually, I never watched your video when you were talking about me. I didn't know you woke right up and was talking about me all day. I was on your mind first thing as soon as you got up. You didn't get to take a piss before you had my name in your mouth. Sylvester. So check this out. This is what we're gonna do. I know you heard my Cash App challenge, but in the meantime,
exactly, Miss Goldie.
I got another game to play. Tick, tick, tock. We're gonna play top 5 things MHD's nuts think is cool, but it's really lame as fuck. So we're gonna mix it in with let's play Swear to God.
What's up, Miss Goldie?
Top 5 things that Sylvester thinks is cool, but is really lame as fuck. Mathematics. You can't even do math. I'm gonna try my hardest not to curse at you, because I would have went off on you last night, but I wasn't angry. I just couldn't. It was nothing to be mad about. It was really sad. It's really sad that I hurt your feelings that much, that I was on your mind that much for you to talk about me for 2 days. So as much as you talked about Mo3, as much as you talked about Young Dolph, as much as you ran everybody's name through the mud who you don't know, I'm gonna run your name through the mud. We're gonna talk about you. We're gonna talk about you for a whole year like you did Mo3 after that man been in the grave, passed away, and you sitting around just lying, making up rumors on his name for clout. So top 5 things
Facts.
that most hated
Big facts.
blogger, most hating ass blogger thinks is live, but it's really lame, is mathematics. Because you went on there on live YouTube and said that $22 an hour, 40 hours a week is $650. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens when you get an education from an online community college and you drop out, which we'll get to later. Another thing he thinks is cool, which is really lame. Short math, really quick. An intelligent person puts a 2 by a 4, and that brings you to 8. You add a 0 because it's 20 and 40 that we're dealing with. So that's $800 a week there without the extra 2. That's $880 a week, sir. I don't know where you get $650 at from 880, but you're an accountant too now. So now you're adding in my taxes. You're calculating my finances.
I say he's doing the tax.
Pocket watching like your JT. Knock it off, bro. You watching my pockets very hard, which means you must be mad about it. Because your pockets is looking thin because you run your mouth so much, everybody knows your business. So you say out your own mouth, you can't repo any cars. Hold on. Swear to God, you ain't say out your own mouth that you don't get no repos during tax season. So you're not repoing anything. So you done got fired off both of your jobs, nigga. YouTube suspended your whole ass without pay, and motherfucking car dealerships put you on the threw you by the wayside. Told you to sit back, wait, get in touch with you. Meanwhile, I'm getting check after check after check after check. You allergic to working the job? Well, you must have took some Benadryl, nigga, because you don't seem very allergic now. Seem like you working the job to me without any benefits. Is what it looks like. Without any medical care, dental care, See, if you work a job, you work a 9 to 5, you get dental care, vision care, 401k, medical care. All of which you, none of which you have.
Yo,
So you can't
that
be
nigga hate himself right now.
number 4 thing that
You know you do.
MH these nuts thinks is live, but it's really lame as fuck. Going to an online community college for a check and dropping out.
All right.
What you get money of? Now, let's be serious, dog. Let's be serious, man. Hold on, let me get back here like you do. Let me get back here. I'm not gonna be unfair. Be showing my face in the camera, showing how I look like a grown fucking man that's not insecure with how they look. So you mean to tell me that you thought it was cool to brag about a 3.9 GPA from an online community college and dropping out? That's cool, huh? That's real cool. Putting yourself in debt, which is why your credit score is a 320 now. Swear to God, your credit score over 500. Number 3. We all know you have a problem doing for your kids, but I don't think most people know it's serious as it is. That you don't even buy your kids gifts for Christmas, birthdays, or anything.
Sad ass nigga.
So you think it's cool not to buy your kids presents for Christmas or their birthdays or anything?
It's crazy.
Swear to God, you didn't make your daughter chicken sandwich patties for her birthday and have her on YouTube live begging for cash apps, nigga.
Bitch
Swear to
ass
God.
nigga.
Swear to God, you ain't do that.
This nigga gets a gun. He gets
Look
shot
me in
up
my
for
face
that
and
one.
tell me you ain't do that. That you ain't make that little girl chicken sandwich patties for her birthday and have her begging for cash apps.
Real shit.
That's crazy.
And say you don't do nothing for their birthdays. You do something for them every day. I do too for all my children. And you know what? I still throw my daughter a birthday party. And if you see the amount of gifts and cash apps that she got, your daughter will pack her shit and move back with her mother. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I swear to God, you ain't make that little baby chicken sandwich patties for her birthday.
And then,
You think that was cool to go on YouTube and tell everybody that you did that to that little girl, like that was cool. Don't do nothing for yourself. Get on YouTube and have her begging other people for cash apps.
that's pitiful, bro. That's like pitiful.
Swear to God, you didn't make that baby chicken sandwich patties for her birthday. You ain't take her out to eat or nothing. Swear to God, you ain't do that. And you thought that was cool to go on YouTube and say.
That's how
Swear
dope
to God, you ain't do
it.
that. Where we at, number 2? I'm really trying not to hit you below the belt, but you deserve it. You deserve it. So, number 2, out of the top 5 things MHD's nuts thinks is live, but it's really lame as fuck. Getting on YouTube crying that none of your family really want to have nothing to do with you. MHD's nuts. Swear to God, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a piece of shit like you. But swear to God that you know who did you know what to you know who. Let's keep that between me and you. Shots fired, nigga. Swear to God, you ain't
Yo, hold on.
on YouTube and say that you did it like that shit was cool. And got the nerves to wonder why you ain't got a place to lay your motherfucking head at your sister's house. Because your baby mother put you out. Because you I'm really not trying to do it, but you can already say it. So it's really, I'm not bringing them no new information. You can say it yourself. So that's gonna bring me to number one. The top thing that MHD's nuts thinks is live and is really, really lame as fuck is hitting on the motherfucking woman or they kids. Or any woman, but especially the woman of your kids, mother of your kids. Swear to God, you ain't punch her through a car window, nigga.
Damn.
Swear to God, you didn't punch your first baby mother through a car window. Swear to God, you didn't do that, Sylvester. And then went in there and told everybody like it was cool, like that was something to be proud of. Let's continue. Swear to God, you ain't curse her out and call her all type of names and talk down on her right in front of your daughter, her mother. Swear to God, you ain't do that. Swear to God, you didn't do that on YouTube like it was cool, like that was something to be proud of. Just talk bad about her, say you wish she died of cancer. Swear to God, you didn't say that about your motherfucking daughter mother, that you hope she died stage 4 cancer, and you thought that was cool to say on YouTube. The nerve of a nigga like you, man. The nerve of a nigga like you.
Oh man, but look, y'all, I don't want to play the whole video. If you guys want to go check out what OGJ the Fifth got to say, if you can see his name and tell OGJ the Fifth, I would advise you to check out his content. He be on his head and it's pretty fun. His content is real funny. He be on that nigga head. You can see me in the comments as well. He will be by here tomorrow at my 4 o'clock show to discuss MHB. We're gonna go in on this nigga, so I definitely this nigga. If you do go over there, definitely hit that subscribe button. Let them know I sent you. Be sure to tune in tomorrow again at 4 p.m. West Coast. That's 7 Eastern, and we're gonna have some fun with MHB. First time, is anything you want to say, man, before I get up out of here?
Nah, we good. Just, you know what I'm saying, go check out the channel, First Fan West, First Fan Radio. Go to the website, www.firstfanradio.com. Y'all want to get some fly merch, go to fastnoclothingshop.com. We out, bro. Everything good, man.
Well, y'all heard it from me. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. We're doing the MHB live, nigga. It's time to get on this fuck nigga head. And I'm saying it's your official. And welcome you motherfuckers to the hood on live. See y'all motherfuckers tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't think you've changed a thing. Go on, jump.
No, I don't want to jump.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Bitch!
What's up? You welcome to Benzino, and I'd like to welcome you to the hood